What's going on, man? King Riches and Jessica X are back again. This is the call-in show. Madness, yeah? Call-in show. This is the first time I've had a guest with me while I've been taking calls. Yeah, so this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, if you lot don't know Jessica already, she's a YouTuber from the UK. Yeah, she's a girl. Yeah, and like, you know, she says a lot of good things. A lot of things I agree with. Some things, it's a bit shaky. Yeah, but she says a lot of good things. So I thought, let me bring her on. And I think it's about time a lot of us, like UK YouTubers, you know, start collabing and making more of a media. You know what I mean? Instead of like just the general music videos, gossip, you know, like, because like, let me ask you this, Jessica, like, what do you think about like Black Brits representation on like YouTube or in the media? Like, what do you think about that?
On YouTube in particular, I think we have, and when it comes to these sort of topics, we have a very low representation. We do. Mainly everyone that you come across is American. It's full of Americans. And so, yeah, we do need to have more of a voice, because sometimes, and I enjoy speaking with the Americans, but a lot of the time our opinion can be dismissed because they're like, oh, you're from England.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, they think we just sit down all day and sip tea and eat crumpets. Like, that's genuinely, they have this sort of perception of us. And so it would be nice for even other Brits, because we have these problems in England, in Britain.
Absolutely.
And so it's nice for other Brits to actually have a place where they can have someone that they feel familiar with, like accent wise, actually understanding where they're coming from. It's nice for them to have that option. And so here we are, we need more of us.
Yeah, and I think that like quite frankly, us Black Brits, we are more in touch with Black Americans than they are with us. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's because of basically media representation. We're just not really put out there like that. You know what I mean? So like, I don't blame Americans for not really knowing about us, because all they get to see is EastEnders and, you know, basically white. Like, to be fair, they just see the white British, like, do you know what I mean? And because when I went to America, a lot of the like Black people there was like, raw, like, you got Black people in the UK, and I was thinking, wow, like, that shit's crazy that they don't know that. And the fact is, over here we know so much about you lot.
True. Like, America is probably the biggest media force. And so we see so much in regards to America, whether it's social media, movies, TV programs, all of that stuff is like, we have so much American stuff over here. So you're right. We know more about them than they do about us. And I understand how that happens. I understand it. It's not their fault. It's just the way things work, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yo, listen, the phone lines are live, yeah? The phone number's live. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen and it's in the title. So you can call in by phone number or by Skype. Yeah, the lines are open. Yeah, so this is your chance to talk to me and Jessica X at the same time. Look at that. Look at what I give to you guys. Look what I do for you guys, man. And also, all of you hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Yeah. Because it helps more people see what we're doing over here. You know, YouTube is a bit funny about my channel and channels like mine. They don't really promote them because we're not like a music channel or, you know, just talking nonsense. So I'm going to put the link to the Don't Shoot the Messenger channel in the chat box, so you lot go over there. And also, Jessica, put the link to your channel in the chat as well.
Okay. Do you know what? This time it was pretty smooth sailing, but our last conversation, when we spoke about just the Black relationship dynamics, I had quite a few people who sort of disagreed with me. You know, some people, yeah, I don't know.
In particular, that did not take a liking to what you were saying.
Yeah. I can't remember his name, but there was one person in particular that was like, you know, and I hear this sometimes, it's like, you're mixed, you shouldn't speak on Black issues. And I'm like, listen, I'm still a part of the Black community. Half my family are Black, you know, it's not like I don't understand what's going on in the Black community. So Yeah, I feel like I have every right to talk on Black issues. It's still who I am.
Yeah. Now, and the thing is, what, like, for instance, the person that was making all those comments, I don't even think it was a guy. I think it was a girl under the avatar of a guy, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, the way they was commenting just didn't sound like something a guy would say. Like, I could be wrong, but that was just my take on it. Like, the thing is, I'm in two minds, because I know on my channel I talk a lot about Black issues. I've talked about the fact that, you know, the one drop rule is bullshit. You know, mixed race is not necessarily Black, just the same way as it's not necessarily white. And it kind of can cause confusion if you're just saying anybody with a drop of Black in them is Black. That's kind of crazy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, it don't work on the other side of the tracks when, you know, white people, you know, there's never that kind of confusion. Like, do you know what I mean? If you're white, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know? So,
do you know what? I think the one drop rule is kind of confusing to them, because for me, like I've always said when I talk with Americans, listen, when I tick a box as to what my race is, I tick mixed race. So, you know, even though there are some people in society who might still see you as Black, sort of legally, that's what I've always identified myself as. Whereas over there, they identify themselves as like Black. You know, that mixed race doesn't really exist legally over there. But yeah, that's what I see myself as. Yeah, like I say, I get it. I get that you don't want someone who's like, my great 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 grandfather was Black, therefore I'm going to come in and, you know, talk on Black issues like I'm the master of it all. I get that, but my dad, like literally directly, my dad is Black. I understand it all. You got a caller?
Hey, Jess, we got a caller. Hello?
Hello.
Yo. Yeah. You're on the mic. Yeah. What's your name?
Yeah, it's Dean. I'm from the West Midlands.
All right, cool. What, Jess? Can you hear him? Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Oi! You're gonna have to listen out to when I'm speaking. You can't just start going on some mad rant.
Sorry, man.
All right, cool. Jess, can you hear him? Yeah.
I can hear him.
All right, cool. All right, boom. So what? Say your name again, bro.
Yeah, my name's Dean.
Yeah. From where you calling from?
I'm calling from the West Midlands, near Birmingham.
All right, cool. What do you want to talk about, bro?
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I've also been watching the video you've just done.
Yeah.
And you know, I just agree with pretty much everything you've been saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? About the dating game and all that kind of thing, and how women have the upper hand in their teens and 20s, but then the tables turn. You know. But I just wanted to know, what would you be advice for me? Because I'll give you my situation. So I'm 32, right? Just bought my first house about a year ago. I'm now thinking of re-entering the dating game. I've been out of dating game for a number of years now. What would be your advice to me? Do you think I should go back in, or what do you think?
I think what you need to do is identify what exactly you want. You see, some of the problems that a lot of people face is they don't really have a clear goal or a clear plan or they don't really know what they want. Because it's like, are you just going back into the dating game because you just want to smash some girls? Or are you looking for a girlfriend, or are you looking for a wife? Do you know what I mean? Are you going back into it just because you're lonely, or you're doing it because you just don't have nothing better to do? You have to identify what it is that you really want before you start making mad jumps and leaps. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Jessica, what do you think?
I think what you said to him about identifying exactly what he's looking for, that's really important, because one thing I spoke about before were your standards and your requirements when it comes to finding a partner. So you need to sit down and really think about those requirements and what's going to make you happy. Have you worked out so far what you're really looking for in a woman?
Yeah, I've got a list of criteria that I look for in a female. 5 things on my list. That I look for. If it's a wife to. You know what I mean?
So are you looking for what are you looking for? Like when you go back out in the dating, what are you looking for?
Well, I mean, if I find you know, a woman who kind of like meets the criteria, then I wouldn't mind kind of like, I wouldn't go try to settle down, but you know, kind of like a casual relationship. I wouldn't mind that. But obviously, I know that the modern female, certainly in Western countries, is going to be, you know, quite a difficult thing to find, you know.
Yeah. What was those requirements that you were saying you was looking for in a chick?
Okay, so the first things on my list are I've got to be attracted to her.
Yeah.
Right? She's got to have a good personality. She's got to have no kids. Right? She's got to at least believe in God. Right? She doesn't have to go to church every Sunday like me. Right? She has to at least believe in God. And number 5, she has to be in her 20s.
Okay.
That's the 5 things. If it's a relationship, and they're the non-negotiable, I call non-negotiables. Okay,
Jess, what do you think about his dating requirements?
I think those are pretty simple dating requirements, to be honest. I don't think he's looking for anything unrealistic. He knows what he wants. I say go for it. You seem like you've worked out what you want, and it's doable. It's definitely doable.
Yeah, I like that. You didn't say anything outrageous in my mind either. Do you know what I mean? It's actually quite basic, the things you said. You basically say you don't want a hoe. You don't want a hoe, and you don't want an old bitch. That's what it is. Innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in my situation, I've kind of got my stuff together now. I bought my first house 2 years ago, got a car, got a decent job. I'm still living in London because of the corona thing, but I got a decent job earning 30 grand a year, which is, for West Indies, is not a bad salary. So I'm not bad looking, so I'm not a bad catch, really. You know what I mean? And I've not really...
Let me ask you this.
I wanted to buy my first house. That was my main focus for the last 3 years.
Okay, so when you kind of took yourself out of the dating thing, was it a thing of like you was consciously taking yourself out of it, or it was just a thing of like it kind of just went that way, like girls wasn't really chasing you, like, so you just kind of knuckled down and did what you had to do?
Two things. I've noticed throughout my life that whenever I focus on women too much, my life just starts to go wrong. Like when after school and college, I used to be more bothered about girls and affecting my grades. In the start of my career, in my mid-20s, I focused on women too much and I wouldn't be focused on my job. And so when I started playing games, I'd be at work thinking about that rather than thinking about my job. And there's also the second thing, around about 29, 3 years ago, I realised that, you know, I was still renting, I was still living in a house share, and I just realised I need to take things to the next level now. And so they're the 2 reasons why I just decided to opt out of the dating game for about, I'll probably say about 4 years actually. I'll probably say about
4 years?
Early 2016.
Wow, that's bro. I take my hat off to you, bro.
Yeah.
4 years, because you know, on my channel where I talk about power and shit, and I say that you know, between 6 months to 2 years, because you can get a lot done in 2 years, bro. Even in 1 year, you can get a lot done. Like you can basically turn your life around, right? But you did it for such a long period of time that like the rewards from your sacrifice are clear. You know what I mean?
I bought my house. I saved 31 grand in that period. Like in 3 years, I saved 31 grand to buy my first house. I mean, I have met with a few girls in that period. I'm not saying I've not done, you know, but like maybe 2 or 3 in that 4 year period, which is not a lot. You know what I mean? Certainly in our relationships in that period. So I had to make the sacrifice because I realised that whenever I focus on women too much, my life just starts going wrong. It was a pattern that kept reoccurring. You know?
Jess, what do you?
I'm aware of that, so I had to do something. You know?
Yeah, Jess, what do you think about that whole? Like, I talk about it a lot that guys need to stop chasing women. Like, what is your take on that? Like, what do you understand about it? What is your perception of it?
I agree with that. I think people should stop chasing them. And there was one thing that stood out to me that he kept saying, and he kept saying that he focused on women. Your focus should always remain on you building yourself up. The women should be secondary to that. So you don't take your eye off the ball. Okay, so your work and you building your life should always come first. That should be your focus. And then the women come after that. Nothing should make you sort of drift away from your goals and from your progress. So you have to realize when you're investing too much energy into women and, you know, putting your power into women and chasing women. Again, keep focusing on yourself and your career first.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you lot know I've been preaching that since the beginning of this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Every single time. What's that, Dean?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, in the same way that when a woman approaches 30, she starts to get nervous about hitting the wall, as you were talking about, and her look starts to decline, her sexual market starts to decline. Yeah. When a man starts to approach 30, he gets nervous for other reasons. He starts to think, okay, where am I in my career? Am I where I want to be? I haven't got a house yet, blah, blah, blah. These things that happen when you approach 30. And that's what happened to me. I was 29, and I thought to myself, I'm behind. I'm not where I want to be, so I had to make that sacrifice. And I have no regrets. Yeah, fair enough, I'm not, you know, banging as many women as a lot of my friends in my life compared to them. But I've got my own house now, and I'm doing well in my career, so I think it was worth it.
And the thing about it, a lot of times when you're looking at your friends who maybe they're Chads or Tyrones, or maybe they're guys that just go out after women a lot, so they end up sleeping with a lot of women. A lot of times those guys usually don't do the things they're meant to be doing at the right time. They end up behind the 8 ball. They usually end up with baggage as well. It's not only girls that end up with baggage. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, you as a guy, you could start messing with the wrong chick and she could fuck your whole life up, bro. It's very easy. We see examples of this that happens to celebrities, let alone, you know, normal people. Do you know what I mean? So it's very dangerous. But bro, I appreciate the call. Got to let other people have a chance, innit? Yeah?
Yeah, okay. All right, thanks for taking my call.
All right, no worries, man. Take care, bro.
Bye.
God bless. Bye. Bye.
All right, that's a good call. Man like Dean from the Midlands, you know?
See,
this is how we do this, yeah? This is how we do this, blood. Get me? Listen, the phone number's in the title, the Skype handle's in the title, is also scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You lot do your thing. Call in. Hey, stay at home Snickers. Call into the show. Yeah, call into the show. I want to hear females' opinion as well. All you girls out there, women, don't be afraid to call in, you know? So that's how we do this. Big up Sammy Jones for the super chat. He says, during this lockdown, I had 4 interviews within the last month and ended up getting selected for the job I wanted. Your videos are an inspiration, and to me, you're one of the truest out here doing it. God bless you, brother. Bro, you just made my heart melt, bruv. Bruv, what you said was just, bruh, you motivate me, bro. You just motivated me highly, because you can ask Jessica. Sometimes doing YouTube is not fun, bro. Sometimes it's like you're just like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Like, do you know what I mean? Especially when you see other, and I know you shouldn't compare yourself to other people, but it's hard because sometimes you look left and right and you will see other people that are progressing faster than you, and you'll be like, but I know what I'm doing is higher quality. Like, I know that I'm doing something more substantial, but I'm moving at a slower pace. But at the same time, the people that need to hear the messages I put out are hearing them, innit? Do you know what I mean? So, you know, when someone like Sammy comes along and says, you know, boom, you know, his life is moving in the right direction and I've helped him, you know, it's a humbling experience, innit? You know what I'm saying? So big up Sammy Jones, man. Get me?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
It definitely makes it feel worth it, because you know you're actually making an impact on people's lives, and that in itself is fulfilling. Because I've had it too. Like, primarily, I want more women to watch my channel, because I feel like men are catching on to this stuff, but women are still far behind, and so I want them to listen. But most of the time, I feel like I'm talking on deaf ears. Like, they're not taking it on board. And you sit down and you think like, oh, is there any point? They're not even listening to what I'm saying. But yeah, if I have even just like one woman who calls in and says, oh, do you know what? I've listened to what you have to say, and I've changed this and that and the other in my life, and now things are moving in a certain direction. I'll be happy with that. I'll definitely be happy.
You know, the thing is, though, it's like what I've noticed is that men, like, for instance, obviously on your channel, it's mostly men that are going to be watching. You will get more women than probably I will, but mostly men are watching your channel. And that's because a lot of times men, we don't have the luxury of like relying on our looks. So a lot of times we have to think in a way with how can we improve ourselves? Like, do you know what I mean? How can we, what do we need to learn so that we can be in a better position? Whereas a lot of times, like, unfortunately, a lot of chicks just are kind of like stuck or stubborn, or, you know, they just don't want to hear nothing different. If you're telling them something that's going to make them feel uncomfortable or feel like, oh, maybe I'm making a lot of mistakes, then they kind of want to switch off from it, or they want to deflect, or they want to just like make a confrontation.
Yeah. I think they're so used to being told what they want to hear that sometimes when you get that harsh truth, they can't handle it. They can't take it. And so, like you said, they're going to deflect, either argue, whatever it be. They're going to do something that means that they don't have to face the reality. So I find that a lot.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yo, everyone hit the like button. Yeah, you lot know the drill. Everyone hit the like button. I've got Jessica X here. Yeah, this is the first time I've done a collaboration where we're letting you lot call into the show. Yeah, so the phone number is open. The Skype handle is open. Do you know the thing about doing these calling shows? Hold on. Just as I was going to start complaining. Hello. Hold on, bro. Yeah, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Al, and I'm calling from Maryland.
Maryland. All right, cool. So you're on the mic with King Richez and Jessica X right now. So what do you want to talk about, bro?
Yeah, I just want to talk about my situation. I just wanted your honest opinion on it.
Okay.
So basically, I've been talking to this chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've known her for a while, for like a very long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is she has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So basically, the dilemma is that it seems like she wants to be with me, but she plays a lot of games.
Bro, let me just say this right now, yeah?
What's up?
She's got a boyfriend, bruv. Yeah? Do you understand what that means, blood?
What's up?
She's fucking and sucking that guy, bruv.
No doubt, no question.
So what would be the point of you even trying to do anything serious with her when she's fucking and sucking that guy and she's playing games with you? Like, I know what she's probably doing. She's probably giving you crumbs.
Yeah.
Like, she's probably telling you, yeah, she was thinking about you today, and you know, if things was different, she would rather be with you. And
correct,
bro, this is what I'm saying. I'm a mind reader, bro. I know this thing. I've done a lot, and I've been through a lot as well, bro. That the main part of it that I want you to bear in mind is she's fucking and sucking that dude. I want you to have that in your brain, bro.
I got it.
She's doing that while she's telling you she's thinking about you. Do you think she's thinking about you when she's taking a money shot to the face?
Probably not.
That's it, bruv.
Jessica,
what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say something, and it might be a bit harsh, right? But you are what women call a plan B. You are the backup option.
Pain.
Right?
This is pain right now.
And so essentially what she's doing is, in case things don't work out with her and her boyfriend, that's who she really wants, by the way. You're second best. If you weren't second best, she would be with you already. You're second best. She'd rather be with him. However, she fears that she might lose him. And if she loses him, she wants someone around that will scoop her up. And that second best someone is you. Yep. That's what she's keeping you around for. And so essentially what she's going to do is she's going to feed you crumbs, as King Richez says. She's going to tell you what you want to hear. She's going to lie and say to you, oh, I can't leave him because of this. I can't leave him right now because of that. She's leading you on. She has no real intention to be with you. Because if she did, she wouldn't even have another boyfriend.
Yeah, she would have just done it straight away. Like, it wouldn't have... That would have been quick. That would have been quick.
What are the reasons that she's given you as to why she's still with her boyfriend and she hasn't left him?
I'm not sure the particular reasons why. Because we don't really talk about him per se. Because I don't care about him, to be honest with you. So basically, I just wanted an opinion on something, right?
Yeah.
I basically just want to tell her how I feel straight up, because I feel like I put enough work into this chick, if I had to be real honest. And I just feel like it's best for me, if you get what I'm saying. I don't really care for the outcome per se, but I just want to tell how I feel, and I just want to move on, if that makes sense.
Fam, you don't need to tell her anything, bruv. Just move on. There's no I need to tell her my feelings, bruv. If you do that, you're gonna look weak. Just fucking cut off, bruv. If she really wants to be with you, she will find a way to get to you, bruv. But right now, she's fucking around, blood. And listen, what did I say? She is fucking and sucking that other guy, bruv.
Can I ask you, have you slept with her?
No, I haven't.
Ugh.
You haven't even slept with her.
So, I mean, it's hard to see her. She makes it hard for me.
She makes it hard for you?
Yeah.
Bruv, she's not interested. She's not interested. She's just using you, bruv. She's using you for non-sexual attention.
Have you given her sort of any money, any gifts, anything like that?
No, never.
No? So what, she just, you guys just talk on the phone?
At this moment in time, correct.
You need to let it go.
Yeah, let that go, bro. Let it go, bro.
The fact is, she has invested nothing into you, right? You have got literally nothing out of this apart from a few phone calls. She doesn't even care about you enough to invest anything into you. She doesn't even care about you enough to give you any sort of hint as to when you would be together or why you're not together. She can't even be bothered to make up a lie about that. That shows how little she cares about you. You've invested your energy and she has not invested hers. This is a one-way thing. You're thinking about her and she's not thinking about you. I can guarantee you that.
Yep.
You need to find a woman, possibly who's closer to you, a woman who's actually willing to invest in you, and let her go. She has her boyfriend. Leave them at it. Walk away.
That's it, blood. She's not even talking about leaving the guy. She's not even bruv. She's not even talking. All you have with this girl is that you've known her a while and you talk to her. And she says stuff like, if I wasn't with him, I would be with you. But the reality is she's not with you. She's with him. So what is going on here? And I can tell by the way you're talking, you're probably not talking to no other girls. You're putting your eggs in a basket for a girl that's already taken. That don't, bro. Like, I know it sounds harsh the way I'm saying it, but I have to say it like this, bro. So it gets in your head. Sometimes you need to be shocked into reality. Like, the reality is she's got a guy, she's having unprotected sex, he's busting nuts inside her pussy and face, in her mouth, in her ears, in her hair. Yeah, he's loving it. Yeah. And you, when she's done with that, when she's still got cum on her breath, she gets on the phone with you and talks about she would be with you if she wasn't with him. Well, that's not good enough.
I never said it was good enough.
No, I'm just saying that's not good enough, bro. I'm saying from your point of view that you need to be like, what am I doing? That this is a waste of time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you could be, you could be cool with her, but all this, like, kind of like, you know, there's a potential for something. No, bro. If she dropped her man and then she come to link you and you know, even if you had sex before, it would make more sense. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro, move on, live your life, bro. You only got one life, you know.
I know.
You get me? And I'm sure there's other females out there that are looking at you that probably are willing to fucking suck you. but you're too busy thinking about this chick who's living her best life, hot girl summer and everything.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Real talk. Is there anything you want to say to him, Jess?
I think you summed it up very well, to be honest. I get it. Sometimes when you like someone, it's hard not to focus on them, right? And so that's what you've done. You've created, I'm pretty sure that in your head, you've created a scenario where you've imagined how good it could be if you two were to get together, if you could make it work. And the fantasy is never as good as the reality. So all of those things that you've thought about in your head, the likelihood is if that it ever happened, it's never going to be as good as you've imagined it to be, ever. And so you have to realize what you've got going on in your head is just that. It's a fantasy. It's not reality. And so you just have to let it go and invest in reality rather than fantasy.
That's it. That's it, bro. Is there anything else? Is there any other thing you want to ask or anything?
No, I think that's about it. Like, I really appreciate both of y'all times, you know?
No, anytime, man. And the thing is, yeah, don't feel bad because this happened to this happened to me before, you know, but I ended up fucking the girl. But still, the girl had the yeah, like at least I got that. But at the end of the day, she was still probably fucking her boyfriend the same time I was fucking her. And just like Jessica said, I had that whole fairy tale scenario in my head that, oh yeah, hold on, yeah. Yeah, that I had this whole fairy tale scenario of, oh, we're gonna be some fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce shit. No, bro. The reality was what I got dropped and she went back to her man. The man who she never really left in the first place. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't feel bad. Like, don't feel like bad or like don't feel like you're an idiot. It happens to everyone, bro. But right now you've heard the truth and the reality. So now it's up to you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. But bro, I've got another caller. So if there's nothing else you wanted to ask, I'll move on to the next caller. Yeah.
Awesome. I appreciate both of y'all time. Thank you so much.
All right, man.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Awesome. Take care, you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Care. That was a good call, man.
Yeah.
I think we saved the life.
It's like you say, I think a lot of people have been there. They have.
The
only thing I'd say is the more time you spend investing in fantasy, the reality is not progressing.
Facts.
It's that simple.
Facts. Got another call here. You just missed out. Hold on, hold the line, yeah? All right. Got another call here. Yeah, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name's Daniel. I'm calling from London still.
Yes, my Londoner. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, the last call, yeah. I think the guy should just say what he has to say just to get closure. He has to move on. I agree with what you're saying, but I think he should just kind of get off his chest just to get closure for himself and move on still.
Do you know that can backfire though? Because suppose he gets it off his chest and she starts stringing him along, he's going to get even more invested in something that's not worth it. So rather than him just doing all of that, just cut it off now.
Yeah, because if he's gonna start talking all that dumb emotional shit, bruv, he's going into her world now.
Yeah. Listen, I get what you're saying, but I'm not even talking about to be dumb and emotional. I'm just saying, like.
Hello?
I'm saying that. Sorry?
No, because it went quiet.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just saying sometimes you just need to say what you have to say and then move on. Like, obviously, he's now spoken to you guys and you have given him direction, innit? So sometimes you just still need to just say what you have to say and carry on with your life.
Now I feel I get what you're saying because the closure kind of closes it in your own mind. Closure. But I feel like if he goes and bangs another chick, that will pretty much help him along too.
True. Because
You know that's
So
true,
much
fam.
mental energy invested in her still.
yeah, exactly. That's why it's dangerous, because he has energy invested in her. And so if there's any little bit of hope, right, just say he tries to get closure and she gives him just the smallest bit of hope, he's going to take that tiny bit of hope and create a whole nother fantasy. And he's going to go back through that whole cycle again. It's not going to end. It won't be closure. It will be the beginning of a new cycle. And that's why it's like King Richard says, go out and fuck someone else. Get closure that way. Get another woman on your mind.
Yeah, man. It's just that, because let me say this about that. Last thing I'll say about that. Like, what if he goes and says his whole romantic Romeo and Juliet, thing, and then the next day she comes saying, "Oh, I've had enough with my boyfriend. This is it. I'm gonna leave him now. I've had enough. You was right all along." Gives him some sub story. He's gonna go back round in the hamster wheel again, straight back in there.
That's where you have to keep the strength, innit? That's the point where you have to keep the strength of what you guys have just said to him, of what's been, he's actually on you guys' page now. If you see what I'm saying, from the conversation that the two of you has had with him, he's on your page. So he has to keep the strength. If he don't keep the strength, then it's his own fault, innit?
Yeah.
Just for him to get the closure, he should just do it and then cut it off, then delete the number, then block it.
No, I hear that, but I hear you, and what you're saying is not necessarily wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong, but my advice would be just cut off and get some new. Just cut off, bruv. Like, it's like just calling her, just to talk to her about anything. It's just dragging a dead horse. Like, you know what I mean? It's not worth it, bro. Big up. Is there anything else you wanted to say, bro?
No, not really. But I think, was it your first caller, the guy who found before he just bought his house?
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and he said that he had to take a little time out to build himself up.
Yeah, he said 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, well, I haven't been able to get work for like a good couple years, and now just by getting back into work, I've got into a position where I'm kind of free. Kind of free to do whatever I want within certain means. So I just wanted to say to anyone out there, like, you just need to keep on trying and pushing forward, just push forward, even when it's hard. Just push forward and stick to your guns.
Absolutely.
Really.
Absolutely. Bro, I got another.
It can be a hard slog, and yeah, there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
No, that's facts. I got someone else on the line. I appreciate the call, man. That's good. And you had the difference of opinion. I appreciate that. I like that, bro. You know what I mean?
No, it's cool, man. It's cool.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Hey, call back anytime, bro. Call back anytime. I'm gonna move to the next caller, yeah?
Alright, nice. Talk to you both later.
Bye.
Wicked, good caller. Hello. Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna shout out the super chat real quick. Big up, Do You Huff Glue? He says, you're an inspiration. I'm black, 18 years old from Canada. I'm worried about making money. My mental and physical health. Basketball distracts me from BS. Hey, man, I appreciate the compliment, man. Listen, on this channel, I just like to talk about things that I wish I knew when I was 18. Do you get what I'm saying? That's literally my recipe for this channel, innit? Like, what were the things that I wish I didn't have to find out by accident or by making mistakes? Do you know what I mean? So that's all it is. And listen, as I said, money your physical, your mental, social, and spiritual power. Raise it as high as possible so you can be the best version of yourself. You'll be happier. You'll have higher self-esteem. You'll be going out in the world more confident. You know, you won't worry about what people think of you or whatever. You'll just do what's best for you, and you won't let people treat you like a fucking doormat. Simple as that, bro. So you're 18. You're at the right age, bro. The sky's the limit. So big up, do you, Huff Glue? Yeah. Yeah, bro. Can you repeat what your name and where you're calling from again?
It's me, St. Cloud. I'm calling in from Maryland.
Oh, Maryland again. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So
actually, real quick, but did you get my email by chance?
Which one was that?
I think it was an email regarding you, because I think I got my account blocked because of an argument, not an argument, but like kind of a disagreement we had a few weeks ago. I don't know if you received it or not.
Oh, just email me after this, and then I'll remember. Just email me and say unblock, please, and then I'll unblock you straight away.
All right, definitely.
All right.
So my question's gonna be a little more straightforward.
Yep.
So you say, how when getting a woman, how looks are the most important thing.
Say that again.
You know how you say oftentimes when like attracting a woman, how you say usually looks are the most important thing.
Yeah, looks are a big part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say looks wasn't probably like a 5 or a 6, so I was actually setting up a couple of grand for some cosmetic surgery. I guess what's your opinion on like dudes getting like surgery and like implants and stuff, like cosmetic surgery for guys?
What kind of surgery are you looking to get?
I was thinking about getting a nose job and a chin implant.
Why?
I guess because it's kind of an insecurity of mine. I've always been teased, for my nose. It's kind of to a point to where I don't know. I kind of have like body image issues. You know what I'm saying? If I kind of feel insecure about it, so I think if I were to get the surgery, I would feel better about myself. And
Let me ask you this: what's your power levels like?
What are you talking about?
I talk about power on this channel, right?
Yeah.
So what are your power levels like? Do you have good finances? Do you work out? Are you in good health? Do you have mental toughness? Are you academic? Are you intelligent? Do you have good social skills? Do you have a life? Do you have friends? Do you have hobbies? You've already said that you're insecure. You see, all these things, all this kind of insecurity and anxiety, it's not just your chin or your nose, bruv. It's more than that. Because, bro, I tell you, when I was very little, I got bullied for being fat, bruv.
Same.
I didn't get no fucking surgery, blood.
This.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
I mean, you're cutting it out, but I'm saying, like, yeah, you say that, but you can say yourself, in order for your personality or power to matter, you got to meet at least like a minimum looks threshold. So you can be confident.
But you just said you're a 5, bro. You just said you're a 5. That's average.
I guess, man, but like.
No, it's not. I guess, bro. You're average looking dude. Yeah. So that means you are. Do you know the average is the majority? That's why it's the average, blood. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, the other things, the other aspects of power that I talk about, that's the things that will push you over the balance, bro. So that's why I ask you, what's your finances like? What's your health and fitness like? What's your social skills like? What's your mental like?
I say I'm in okay shape. I have pretty good mental fortitude and willpower. Finances, I'm getting there. I'm planning on getting my own place within like about a year or so.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
What else did you say?
Okay, so what you're saying, your finances are okay, but they're not the best. You're trying to get on your feet. Then the next thing you want to do is waste money on a nose job and a chin job. You don't have money to do that, bro. Do you get where I'm going with this, bro? Like, you need to focus on what is really important, bro. Now, right now, listen to me, fam. I'm trying to help you, fam. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, right now, yeah, I know it can be difficult because you're probably not getting females coming to you. You feel insecure about this and that. But bro, I promise you, yeah, if you invest between 6 months and 2 years into making yourself the best version of yourself and getting as much power as possible, you will be a different person, bruv. What do I say on this channel? I say you gotta kill the person you are now for the person you will become. Right now, you're not the best version of yourself right now. And a nose job and chin job is not going to change that, bro. Because I can guarantee if you go and do that, number one, you're going to be a more broker. Yeah, you're going to have less money in your pocket. Number two, I guarantee you'll pick up another insecurity.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And this is the thing, right? A lot of the time, people think that guys don't have insecurities about the way that they look. And I understand that you do. I get that. This is the problem that I have with it. I'm not opposed to surgery per se, but I feel as though you're not in the right place for surgery. I feel as though the way you think right now, you feel as though if you get that surgery, it's going to be a one-step fix. And all of a sudden, you're going to have an abundance of women. That's not what's going to happen. And the likelihood is that even if you get that surgery, you're then going to focus on something else, because at the root of it, you're still insecure. And you have to work on those insecurities. I can guarantee you, your nose is not going to make that much of a difference. It's not. It's really not. Although you think it is, it's not. And again, a nose job is going to cost you what? How much does a nose job cost? 4,000?
Yeah, at least
from
$3
grand to 10 grand, depending on the surgeon, fees, where you're getting it done, the factors. But I know from like 3 to 10 grand approximately.
Let's go halfway and say 7, and then we add the chin on top of that, and then make that 10, right? That's 10,000 that you could invest elsewhere and grow your power that way. Something that's going to give you more confidence. I guarantee if you start making more money, you will get more confident and you will realize that your nose and chin is not even a problem. Right now, you've blamed everything on your nose and your chin. That's taken the blame. And so you focused on it. That's not the problem. The problem, I'd say, is not to be mean, but the problem is your mindset.
Yes.
And that's what you need to work on.
Because your life is not where you're not living a happy life because you don't have certain things in place. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, obviously, everybody knows looks do matter. But because you don't have them other things set in your life, you're kind of focused on your nose and your chin. And when realistically, just like Jess said, if you fix that, it's not going to fix the whole problem. Your mindset is the mindset, bro. Bro, I'm not perfect, bro. But my mindset is completely different to yours, bro.
And this is the thing, I wouldn't even be opposed to surgery. I wouldn't. Honestly, I feel like if you were less insecure, I wouldn't be opposed to the surgery. However, I feel that you are insecure and you feel as though if you get this surgery, it's going to fix those insecurities. And I guarantee you that's not going to happen.
You're gonna look for the next thing to fix. Why do you think like it's like when you see these celebrities that keep getting surgery? Bro, they're already a celebrity. They already got money, but then they still can't carve up their face until they're done. Then they look crazy, blood. You don't want to go down that road. And number one, you don't even have the money to do that, really. You don't. So you just got to be real about this, bro.
If that's really what you want, wait until you're in a better place mentally and then go ahead and do it. But I'd advise you not to do it where you are now.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah? Is there anything else you want to ask, though, bro? I hope you're taking this advice seriously, man, because...
No, definitely, I am.
Like, you need to... Jessica's saying she's not opposing to the surgery, but I am, bro. Yeah? Take that out of your brain, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. But definitely, I'll definitely reach out to you later on today, though, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Email me and I'll definitely fix the issue with you, man. All right.
Very definitely cool.
All right, my guy. I'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah.
Likewise.
All right. Take care, man.
See ya.
Hey, we are definitely saving lives today, Jessica. What the fuck? This shit is. Alright, big up my boy Romy. Big up my boy Romy, yeah? Big up my boy Romy. If you lot don't know about a clothing line called V4, you better start Googling it. Look for it on Instagram, Twitter, V4. Yeah, that's the clothing line. Big up my boy Romy, yeah? 100%. Yo, I got someone on the line. What's your name and where you calling from, bro?
I'm free. I'm calling from London, North London.
Calling from North London. Say your name again, bro.
Briggs, like BRIGGS.
Briggs. All right, cool. All right, so what's the topic, G?
Obviously, I've been watching that channel for like a couple of years, but I just want to ask Jessica, like, when you came across this space, like, when you came across the quote unquote third knowledge, like, how come you never like opposed to it? How come like the rest of the women you ain't like denied it? Like, why are you still tempted to agree with all women hit the wall at 30? You don't seem to be saying that. Just curious.
Bro, you're gonna have to talk really clearer, bro, because you sounded really like mumbling, muffled, bro. Like, you got to talk real clear, bro.
Yeah, your voice is low. I think I caught what he said. He said,
yeah. Let me just say it again so everyone can hear. What the caller basically asked is, obviously, Jessica, when she came across like all this kind of red pill channels and red pill men's space like channels, what was her opinion and why didn't she oppose what we were saying like typical girls would?
To answer that, when I came in, I found genuinely I just agreed with most of the stuff. It was actually almost a relief because I found that here I could have conversations that I can't have in real life. A lot of these conversations are off limits in real life. And when you do try and have these conversations with people you're close to or people in your personal life, as I said before, it falls on deaf ears. Sometimes when I try and give my friends advice, they don't always take heed. And so one thing that interested me and just piqued my interest about this place is that I could have these conversations. And on top of that, I've learned in this space as well. I've learned more about because basically there were certain things that I saw happening in society, and here it's just confirmed what I saw, but it's also enhanced my knowledge on the things that I see. So that's what it is. I think one thing I'd say that I feel like most women do when they come to this space is they personalize things. And that's the worst thing that you can do. If you personalize it, you're going to be getting triggered every single second. You're going to be upset and you're going to be in your feelings. Don't personalize it. Just take it on board, apply it to society, and you'll realize that it's all facts. A lot of it is correct.
It's so annoying. Like when I do these videos, like for instance, when I do videos about like single mothers and why it's not a good look for like a guy without kids to date single mothers, or what the potential risks are for kids that come from single mother homes, then I hear all of these, oh well, I wasn't like that, or if I'm just talking about anything to do with females or female nature and the things that everybody sees happens in society, and then like you'll get a woman that will say, well, me and my friends don't do that. I'm like, bro, so what? Even if you and your friends don't do it, which I don't believe anyway, even if you and your friends don't do it, bro, all you have to do is step outside your house and you're gonna see it everywhere. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is why it's like so disingenuous, and this is why a lot of guys, and I'll be real with you, this is why a lot of guys are just can't be bothered to fuck around with girls, as in like getting relationships now. Because it's like, well, I'm dealing with somebody I can't even be real with. I can't even be honest with you. I have to talk to you like you are a baby. Like, that's crazy. Like, I mean, one of the videos which I put out, which is like one of my highest viewed videos, talking about why I don't find the tattoos on women attractive. Do you know how much heat I got for that video, fam? Heat. I got called all kinds of names. I'm misogynist, sexist, blah blah blah. If I was such a misogynist and sexist, I wouldn't have Jessica here. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's mad, and I just feel like a lot of females, you can't be real with them. But even my own mum, I can't be real with my mum, bruv. When I speak to her, there's certain things I just can't say to her because she just can't handle it.
Females by nature are egotistical, right? So everything that you say, they're going to apply it to themselves because it's all about us. It's all about them. So whatever you say, they apply it to themselves, and then that's what makes them personalize everything.
Don't you think there's a side of you lot that don't want us to know?
You got to speak clear. You got to make sure it's clear what you're saying, bro.
He said, does he think that there's a side of us, as in women, that we don't want men to know? And there is, right? And that's why I've had stick from women, because I come out here and I give the real knowledge. And so they're upset because in their eyes, I'm telling the secrets.
Traitor.
And yeah, exactly. That's what I've been called, a traitor. I'm like a traitor to the sisterhood. I'm a traitor because I'm giving away the secrets, and those secrets are what allow us to keep a certain amount of power. They allow us to keep having the upper hand. And so I've been giving guys the knowledge on those secrets so they can reclaim the power, and they don't like that. So yeah, there's definitely a side of women that women do not want you to know.
And it's like, that's why when guys like me, and I'm not even one of the worst ones, I think I'm pretty tame when in terms of talking about, female nature, hypergamy. I think I'm quite tame. Usually the things I say is usually just my opinion, and I tell guys, you don't have to go along with what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is how I see shit, But a lot of guys like me that do talk about these real things, they try to shut us up, and even like you notice that because we live in such a feminist society, in the West, YouTube shadow bans certain channels will just get deleted, taken down, videos get flagged, blah blah blah, all of this shit. When really and truly, if you're not saying anything that's a lie, then why should it be made into something like, do you know what I mean, controversial? It's not controversial, it's the truth, it's reality, bro. But they want the majority of people to be walking around clueless. They want guys to be clueless, and because at the end of the day, it feeds the machine.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if most guys are like, fuck this, I'm going to live on my terms, I'm going to get power for myself in my life, and I'm going to be financially free, yeah? The society doesn't want that. Society, it kind of goes against the grain. Like, men will start thinking too much. When men think, things happen, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, family. But yeah, what else did you want to say, G?
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, can hear you now, yeah.
So I wanted to bring up, I don't know if you're on Twitter, I know you're probably not going to like this, but like on Twitter.
Yo, bro, your volume is just going down and down and down. I could hear you at first, and then your volume started going down, bro.
You need to talk as close to the phone as possible.
Yeah, talk right into the phone and talk loud, bro.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, stay like that, yeah.
Cool. On Twitter, there's a lot of like white girls, like just over, like being black TV, and then I'm seeing like a lot of like black girls, like dudes, and I think it's like a response. What do you think?
All right, Jessica, go on, you can lead
So
that one.
you see a lot of white girls dating black guys, and then you see a lot of black girls doing what? Sorry?
Dating white guys.
Dating white guys.
As a response.
It's almost that if you can do it, I can do it too. The thing is, there are a lot of black girls who are triggered by white girls dating black guys. And so they feel as though men are going to have the same response. And so they think if they go and date white guys, then you're going to get triggered as well. So it's basically, two can play that game. If you're going to do it, I'm going to do it too.
Because you know what I think, yeah? To be honest, yeah, even though socioeconomically white men are at the top and blah blah blah, they are on the heroes in every fucking superhero movie, right? Except Black Panther. Yeah, black women still really want to be with black men because black men, we have the whole hyper masculine sexual thing, right? And our women are more obviously people are more naturally attracted to their own, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? That's just nature, right? So a lot of times when I see a lot of these black chicks that decide that they're gonna start swirling and shit, it kind of looks forced. Do you know what I mean? Like he kind of is like they're doing it to, as like you said, a response, innit? It's like, I'm gonna get back at you. Look, I can do it too. But the problem is when they do it, black men don't typically care. Even if the black chick is really a bad bitch, even if she's really hot, I mean, we just don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just don't. So it's kind of like you're just doing yourself, and that's it. Good luck to you, innit? Like, I don't feel when I see a black chick with a white dude, I don't think anything. I don't care. I think, Rob, where you're taking Pink Willie. I'm like, you're taking Pink Willie. Good for you.
Greg,
really hurt though. I don't know.
Does that hurt you when you see that? Does it make you feel a certain way when you see a black girl with a white guy?
Like Rick said in some of his other videos, a lot, to be rude, but a lot of black girls are not really, most of them are not really that good looking, so I don't.
So you don't care?
He's saying most of them are not good looking anyway, so I guess he don't care, innit? But bruv, to be honest, yeah, with that whole thing, like, if these women want to swirl, I don't care, bruv. It don't bother me, bruv. Because and the cold truth of it is, white dudes are not checking for black women like that. They're just not. So it's kind of silly when and this is why I say a lot of times it's forced. You know what I mean? Because they're not really checking for them. Like for instance, yeah, when you come across black chicks that they only want to date white dudes, yeah, they always got this kind of extra personality of they're really trying to act like a dizzy white girl. I don't know if you lot have noticed that thing, but I have. And I live in a very white area, right? Haven't always lived there. I used to live in South London and all of that shit, yeah? But where I live now for the past 3 years, I've noticed it. And even before that, even in America as well. Like, black chicks, they when they're really trying to be that, they'll be wearing the fucking colored contact lenses and with the nerd glasses. You know when they wear the nerd glasses and they're trying to act like a dizzy blonde, like, and it just looks silly. You know what I mean? And then you know these boys, the boys are not on that, bruv. Come on, bruv. Come on. Not the nah. You know what I mean? Nah, if it's a mixed race girl, nah, that's different. I know a lot of white boys like mixed race girls. I know that. And Jessica, you're a mixed race girl. Tell them.
I said that I get more attention from white guys than black guys, and people didn't believe me, but I honestly do.
Now, I was thinking it would have been more 50-50, to be honest. Say that again, bro.
I think the black guys think that Jessica's gonna reject them. I don't think it's because of her.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think it's probably a thing of the intimidated, pretty girl, like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot, there's that stereotype of black guys. Yeah, black guys are hungry. They move to everything. Yeah. Nah, it's not all. Not all black guys have that killer instinct, bruv.
Yeah.
It's not all. So that's just another myth, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? But bro, is there anything you want to say in closing with your crazy audio, bro?
I don't know, man. No, that's it. Like the videos and that.
All right, that's awesome, man. I appreciate the call, and call back again, please, preferably when you got a new iPhone, bro.
All right.
All right,
Bye,
G.
Briggs.
All right, take care of yourself, brother. That was a good call still. I wish his audio was clear though. That was so much better, man. Big up Omega Dreads for a super chat. He says, respect, bro. They live in, got another call. Respect, bro. They live in a material world. Psychoism, systemhood, coven. Fucking hell, witchcraft, fam. Hello. Yo, you're on the mic with King Richez and Jessica X, yeah? Wait, have you subscribed to Jessica's channel yet, bro?
I haven't subscribed to the channel yet.
All right, we're gonna. Well, Jessica, you got to put your channel link in the chat, so he's not.
I can't do it because I'm not a mod, so it wouldn't let me.
Oh shit! All right, shit. I gotta fix that up. Well, I'm gonna put Jessica's channel link underneath this video anyway, so don't worry about that. But boom, what was your name again, bro? Jason. So what's the topic, G?
Yeah, on the topic of single mothers.
Yeah.
I met one girl like 2 months ago.
Yeah. Talk loud, yeah. Talk loud.
We're talking about deal breakers.
Yeah.
And I said, being having a kid from another relationship is a deal breaker. Anyway, we move forward. We start banging each other, and then she springs on me that she's got a kid.
What? Hold on. What? So you was talking to this chick, and then all of a sudden, she said, "What?" After you started like having a relationship, or what?
Yeah. After having a relationship, then she's like, "Oh, I've got a kid."
Yeah, that happens. I know that happens.
So
yeah. I don't know where to go from there because.
So have you?
I'm not trying to raise someone else's kid.
So drop her.
Yeah, that's it.
Drop her. Because what she's tried to do, the reason women do that, right, is they know that if they come straight out and tell you that they've got a kid, as you said, that's a deal breaker for you. And so they know it turns a lot of guys off. So they're hoping that they can keep it a secret, you get attached, and then later on you say, okay, I don't mind that you've got a kid. We can still keep this going. So right off the bat, she is deceiving you. She's lying to you right off the bat, straight away. You know the kind of character that you're dealing with now. She's going to keep things from you and try and manipulate you. That's manipulation. She's a manipulator. You're better off dropping her.
Right.
Yeah, bro, it's real like that. But Jessica said it all. I just leave her to say it all for that question, because, well,
yeah.
But you already know what I think about. You ain't got no kids, right?
No, I got no kids.
Fam, it's bruv, unless you want to take on the responsibility of another man's orgasm, bruv, you might as well just let it go, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
think. How old are you?
I'm 26. She was 23.
Yeah, I think you're too young to take on that responsibility. For me, I'd say probably guys in their mid-30s maybe can start looking into that, or guys that have kids. Because you're maybe more in a place in life where if that's what you really wanted, you could deal with it. In your 20s, teens, there's no way you should be dealing with that. It's too much responsibility for you.
Trust,
it's a burden
to do. You got your own shit to be doing, bruv. You should be getting power, bruv. You are at a crucial time. 26 is crucial, fam. That's the time to be getting, bruv. You should be doing what I'm doing, bruv. Getting power, bruv.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not a joke, bruv. This is real. Like, bruv, do you think I will go and burden myself with some single mother? I'm sorry. I know it sounds horrible and mean, but no, that's not happening, bruv. It ain't happening at all.
Yeah, it sounds harsh,
but
it is a burden. It sounds harsh, but it is a burden. It is. It's a big responsibility, much bigger than sometimes people anticipate. And so I'd say it's not worth the bother.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, unless the only way you can still deal with her, and it can work, like, not even it can work. The only way you can still deal with her is if she's happy with it being just a casual thing.
No, it's not not worth the risk.
And that's what I was gonna say. It's not even worth it because if you get her pregnant, you're fucked.
Yeah, basically.
So you might as well just cut your losses now, brother. Let her move on. Let yourself move on, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, life is too short to waste it, fam. You know what I mean?
Thanks for the advice anyway.
Yeah, no worries, man. You know, listen, I put the link to Jessica's channel in the chat already. I'm doing it again, so go subscribe to her channel. Yeah.
Okay.
Put it up in a tab so you don't. Oh yeah, and another thing, if you can find Jessica's channel in the description box under this video now. I've just added it. Yeah. But anyway, I appreciate the call, bruv, and hope you take the advice. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Cool.
Bye.
Wicked. Phone numbers in the title, Skype handles in the title. You lot all use the number or use the Skype and call in. Yeah, it's King Richez, Jessica X. Yeah, right now. Yeah, we're just saving lives. Yeah, superheroes, innit? Hello. Yo, you're on the mic. All right, so what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, King Richez. My name is Dave and I'm from Scotland.
Yes, Dave. All right, cool. So what's the topic, bro?
Yeah, it's just really the reason I'm phoning in is I'm actually quite impressed with the level-headedness that your co-presenter Jessica X is displaying tonight, as well as yourself. I mean, your advice, I've been following you for a good number of months now, and I've noticed a big change in myself, a lot more power, a lot more focus in my life. You know, I'm saving money, I'm improving myself, and generally it's quite interesting to hear things from a female's perspective, and it's just really to congratulate both of you for just the messages you're putting out there to people that do need to hear it.
Yeah. No, and this is the thing. This is why of all like females I've heard on YouTube so far, Jessica's the most like, how can I say it? She thinks the most logical. She thinks the most logical out of every female I've ever heard on YouTube. I swear to God, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like raw, like I have to get this girl to collab. I have to collab with this girl 100%, man. You know what I mean? Because like obviously she's from UK as well. She's from London. She's from where I'm from. Yeah. So like and it's refreshing because a lot of times on these kind of channels, it's kind of like women are bad, women are stupid, women are this, women are that. And like me, you lot know I'm not no MGTOW guy. I'm not no anti-woman guy, bro. Like I deal with females in real life, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like my thing is that like you need to deal with women with a level head, and usually guys don't deal with women with a like logically, like you know what I mean. And that's where the problem starts.
Yeah, I completely agree with you because I'm 40. I'll be 42 in August.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can tell you about stuff that's happened in my life, but Christ, I wouldn't want to bore you. But you know, the main thing is I took from taken from your videos all along has been focus, power, strength.
Yeah.
And knowing, focus and strength and power. And I'm not MGTOW. I mean, I've got female friends, but a lot of them, and this is where it's quite refreshing to hear from a female's perspective. A lot of female friends that I know can't believe the way that in these days, and to say, well, I live in Scotland, it's no different as opposed to any other town or city in the country. But they say a lot of the girls the same. I can't believe the lasses act like that, and yet the first ones to mourn when things don't go their way. And every day I hear people, girls saying, "Oh, why can't I find a good man?" And I says, "Well, in order to find that, you've got to be good yourself and give someone an incentive to want you or be with you." But to be honest, my experiences, Christ Almighty, I could literally write a whole encyclopedia on it, but it's unbelievable. And I really started taking the red pill myself about a year and a half ago, and that wasn't something that happened overnight. It was something that was from a very like my mid-20s, and I've lost good friends of mine that obviously took the more severe option, and suicide because of the treatment they had at the hands of women, both relationships and marriage. And it's really, I took that example and also, you know, from channels like yourself and speaking to fellow like-minded people, it's really made me more focused than ever. I mean, yeah, I've got 2 children from previous relationships, you know, but I'm not going to let them get affected by the mistakes I made, because if I'm strong enough for myself, focused on myself, then my 2 sons will say, you know what, my dad's focused, I want to be the same way. So it's like when you say a positive role model, and I'm just trying my level best to just be that for my children.
Yeah, man. I respect that 100%, and I appreciate, you know, the nice things you said, and yeah, you're on the right path, man. You know what I mean? You're on the right road, like, and the thing is, it's like the one of the biggest motivators for me is that I'm gonna reach out and give this message to younger boys as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like obviously, like, you've found my channel, you know, a few months ago, yeah. But I probably can guess that if you'd been hearing this kind of content, not necessarily from me, but if you'd been hearing this from other people, like maybe 10 or 20 years ago, you may be in a different space now.
Oh yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'll give you an example. I mean, my eldest son, he's a teenager now, and you know, I was saying to him the other day, he goes, you know, he actually said to me, I goes, oh, Dad, I'm pissed off, I'm sick, I'm annoyed. What's up with you? What's that with you? He goes, all the girls at school are like, you know, materialistic and all that, and they just want to be in the face thinking that, you know, they're this, that, and the other. And he said, you know what, Dad? He says, I don't know what to do. And I said, listen, pal, don't be in a rush. Think about what you want. Think about the strengths and you want to be focused. Right, and he goes back, without purposely knowing, tells his mother. And his mum rings me and goes, what are you telling Adam, stuff like that? So I give my son's name away there. What are you giving him stuff? I said, I'm just telling him exactly what I've observed. He said, oh, I don't think you should be doing that. He's very impressionable. And I said, no, he's witnessing that now without the need for me to say anything. You know, and that's a young boy, you know, he's a teenager, and I just says, well, listen, Paul, whatever you want, do whatever you want, but remain focused, have the power, initiative, you know, self-discipline. And he goes, you know, Dad, how will I get that? And he says, you don't get it overnight, you earn it. You learn by it. Look at mistakes that you've made. Look at mistakes that other people have made. And I goes, look here, son, I'm not an angel myself. I've made some mistakes, Paul. He said, but I learned by them. I said, it doesn't make you, to make a mistake doesn't make you a failure, it makes you human. And, you know, it's unbelievable. I'm sorry, I've got the tablet open here, I've got your thing running, and a guy says, you know, am I from Sunderland or England? I am actually Scottish, but I lived in the northeast of England for 18 years, but I do live in Scotland. Yeah. King Richez, listen, I'm going to end it here, Paul. To obviously give somebody else a chance to ring in, but you know, I've subscribed to Jessica's channel, and I'm gonna watch some of the videos. And yeah, Jessica, if you can hear this, I'm absolutely loving what you're saying.
Thank you.
Perspective.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate that, and you know, yeah, we're trying to move mountains out here. You get me? But brother, I appreciate the call all the way from Scotland. And listen, you know why you've actually made my day, because you are another example of how versatile the media I'm making is. It doesn't just go to one person, because I know sometimes I could talk a lot of racial stuff and that, like, but a lot of the core principles, especially this year, that I've been talking about is in power and not chasing tail all day. Bruv, this is universal. And even the power concept it goes beyond gender as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's actually very like I don't know, it just makes me feel good that, you know, I'm helping all different types of people with my little channel. Like, you know what I mean? I appreciate that though, man. Call back another time, yeah?
Yeah, that's King Richez. What I say is, you know, I took a lot of encouragement from yourself, and what I say is, if I can go out and spread that to somebody else and just support, you know, give back to someone, you know, if they need help or whatever, that's fine. Listen, I'll take good delight in phoning back in again, but listen, I'll leave you be and I'll let you go. Jessica, you know, carry on doing what you're doing. It's really delightful to hear what you're saying. And King Richez, you take it easy, mate, all right?
All right, man.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
You take care, everyone.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye, man.
Oh, that was a really good call, man. Look at that, from Scotland. Can these other YouTubers say that? Blood, I get calls from Scotland, South Africa, fucking, where was Eric from? Eric was he from Russia? He was from some mad place, bruv. Bruv. I get a ton of people obviously from America, from the UK, bruv. There ain't too many YouTubers like me. Even though my channel is not that big, my channel has a big range. Big audience, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, big up Music and Nature for the super chat. Yeah. The super sticker. I appreciate that highly. Yeah. Salute to you. Yeah, trust me. Hello. Yes, man. You're on the call with King Richez and Jessica X right now. What's your name?
What's up, King? What's up, Jess?
What's your name? Wait.
Sorry, yeah. My name's Z.
Yeah.
I'm from London town. Just a quick call, a few calls about. I've been trying to get hold of you guys for ages.
Yeah.
Testament to you guys. That guy with the nose problem and chin problem.
Yeah.
Can't help with the nose. However, our bones are malleable, even as adults. And there is a technique called mewing, MEWING. Or in brackets, if you want to make it easier, face yoga. It may sound stupid, and you may get some stupid comments in the comment chat, the chat thing. But there are a series of exercises that can literally change your jawline. There's a very famous case on YouTube. I can't remember her name, but there was this girl that she had an issue with her face, her jawline. She came across this mewing. These mewing techniques. I think it's originally from Korea. And within, I don't know, a year, she literally changed her face surreal. She showed you the before and after. So if that guy in Maryland is still listening, I hope he is, tell him to look up mewing or face yoga on YouTube, yeah?
I hear that. But let me say something. Let me say something in addition to that.
Yeah.
If you are someone who has a fat face and you've got a fat body with it, lose weight.
Right.
That will change your face, blood. Listen, if you go back about 2 years on my channel to the videos about 2 years ago, but if you look at my face, it looks different, bruv.
Yeah.
I'm being real with you. And guess what I did? Lost fucking weight, bruv. I was carrying weight I didn't need.
Yeah.
Now I'm a little bit small. I'm a little bit smaller now because them times obviously I was playing American football.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro! I was playing American football. I had to be at the biggest size I could be. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But now I don't need to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So I've slimmed down. I'm still like about 16 and a half, 17 stone, but I look different.
Yeah.
My clothes fit differently. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I do understand, and Jeff will probably know this, but biologically, when like women look for that, for a strong jawline, because it shows that the man is strong. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And will give give the lady really strong offspring.
Yeah.
It's just an indicator. That's
selective breeding, my friend.
Or subconsciously.
Selective breeding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to? Is there anything else? Is there anything else you like? Any question you had or anything like that?
Yeah. But just you mentioned. And one of your other callers mentioned something about red pill, and then you mentioned something about MGTOW. Now, here's the thing: MGTOW's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, in the early days, and believe you me, bro, I've been on it from the early days. So I'm not really in MGTOW now. However, there are some core principles that ring true to this day, and no matter what we say about it, what the non-MGTOW guys say about it, it is having an extremely strong impact on the dynamics between men and women now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what I will say is, obviously, you probably know what I'm talking about when I say Sandman. Like, Sandman, he's up to his work ethic and is good. However, this go back. There was a black brother, and I know hopefully your people are listening. There's a brother. I implore anyone to look him up. Barbarossa, extremely smart brother. He was the one that initially started it off on the YouTube thing. And for Jess, if she hasn't come across her at all, but she may have done already, there's a white lady called Girl Rights What, but she uses her real name, Karen Strawn, and she's gone on to do lectures and stuff because she's a highly intelligent woman, and she gives you a more.
Bro, what's wrong with your phone, bro? Your phone starts making growling noises, bro. What the fuck, man?
Listen, hold on. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, we could hear you, but it's just every so often it will just start growling like it's about to do something nuts.
Yeah, you know what? It's my phone, man. Sorry, man. It's not me growling. It's my phone. Can you hear me though?
Bro, you motherfuckers need to get financial power and buy proper phones, bro.
Listen,
bro, iPhone is not that expensive, bro.
I got a smartphone, but I'm using a stupid phone. I didn't want to use my smartphone. So
fam, I got another beat up one here.
I don't really want to.
Yo, hey, I've got another beat up one here. I'll send you what this beat up phone. It will probably still sound better than that shit you motherfuckers are using.
And also, you and Jess keep doing God's work, man. You guys are amazing, man. And there's another thing though. That Scottish guy mentioned something about talking to his baby mother, and his baby mother was saying you shouldn't say that to his son. He should damn well be saying that to his son. And every man that has impressionable young sons should be teaching them this stuff.
Yep. And the mums too. And their mums too.
The thing is, a lot of mums give their sons the blue pill knowledge.
Yep.
They do.
Yeah, but just to use a matrix analogy, remember, this isn't for everyone. Remember, I can't remember the name. Was it Lynx or Switch? One of them. He went back, didn't he? He went back to the matrix. Yeah. Because not everyone can deal with it. And I'm going to slightly segue into the suicide thing. I know it's a bit morbid, but
tread lightly, man. Tread lightly.
Do you understand?
What?
And I know you know about the red pill rage, and that can sometimes lead to that, unfortunately. Because it's just that stark realization that shit fucking up. This stuff is
listen. This is the way. Listen. Fuck all of that. Listen. Oi. Listen, bro. Yeah. This is how I pattern it in my mind. Yeah. You need to understand the psychology of it, the sociology of it. You need to understand what triggers and motivators are present when you're dealing with women. You need to understand the potential pitfalls and traps when dealing with women. You got to understand your position, and you need to understand how significant your power and leverage is when you're dealing with women. If you don't know these things, which they should teach this shit in school, psychology should be a core thing that they teach in primary school. If you the reason why little guys fuck up in life and get fucked over and child support and all of this kind of shit, get cheated on and messed about and friend zones, because they don't understand women, bro. A lot of guys that have problems with girls, they're usually chasing a girl that don't even like them. A lot of guys go and marry women that don't even like them. They have kids with women that don't even like them, bro. So why are you surprised that she turns around one day and says, "Fuck you, I'm off"? She didn't like you in the first place, bruv. You don't need to listen, bro. Listen. You don't need to be any label of anything. I'm this, I'm that, to know this shit. This is just stuff this is why I say I don't have no label, bro. Because I'm just a guy that understands I'm in the real world. My eyes are open and I understand that. Boom. I'm not the best looking guy in the world. I'm not the richest guy in the world. I know I have a pretty good understanding of the kind of females that usually like me and the kind of ones that usually don't. Now, there's always exceptions either way, but usually the average is the average. I understand that some women out there, I understand.
Really,
bro, stop interrupting. Bro, stop interrupting. Go on. I'm saying there's some women out there that are going to see me and try to use me. There's some women out there that are going to think they're better than me. Just that's how it goes, bro. There's no point getting mad about it. Oh, I hate women. Oh, fuck women. I'm not dealing with them anymore. I'm just, bro, that's not feasible. And at the end of the day, you're only hurting yourself. You're not hurting those women. They don't care.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of other guys that, just like you said, they can't unplug from the matrix. There's plenty of other guys out there that will do exactly what these women want.
Yeah,
so why would you want to hurt yourself and be like, oh, I'm not dealing with no women, bro? Most of these guys that say they're not dealing with women, they're one blowjob away from going back.
No, understood. Listen, bro, it's a biological imperative, man. You cannot fight your biological imperative.
Yeah.
Most men are not monks, man.
Yeah, it's not natural.
You're gonna find females attractive, you know. It's just nature. You cannot fight it, man.
Yeah,
it's impossible.
Bro, I can guarantee most guys that are saying that, oh, I'm a monk, I'm not doing nothing, I don't even look at women. I bet you listen, I bet you their laptop is full of their favorite scenes.
Yep, agreed.
Don't chat shit, bro.
It's the truth. It's facts, bro. It's absolute facts, man.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it's all this trying to, and a lot of times as well. It's like when guys try to give themselves a label, oh, I'm this. It's like, bruv, like, you should just be secure in yourself. You don't need you don't need a circle of people to sit around and hold each other's dicks.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it, bruv. I don't need no label, bruv, to feel included. Bruv, I've been...
ask Jess if she's, I presume when she's, she entered the manosphere and the red pool space and so on. So I presume she was aware of the MGTOW.
Ask her.
Hi, Jess.
Hi. I found out about MGTOW once I came in.
Sorry?
I found out about MGTOW once I entered the space.
Now, so what did you feel? What did you think initially? I mean, someone kind of stole my thunder a little bit. The guy who called before me, but he didn't really elaborate too much. But once you got out your feelings, what did you kind of glean from it? Did you feel that there was some kind of, some facts to what there was, some of these guys are saying? And I don't know who, in terms of the MGTOW space, I don't know who you were listening to, but I just like your take on it, really.
I to be fair, I haven't listened to much MGTOW, so I'm not sure what the MGTOW channels are. I'm not sure. So I haven't, but I've just focused on red pill ideology in itself, not particularly any of the movements. I've heard a bit about SYSBM, but that's it. So I know about that. I don't know as much about MGTOW.
You know about who, sorry?
I know about SYSBM, but not MGTOW.
Right. Okay. And like Rich just mentioned himself being tamer of some of the other kind of channels out there, and to a degree, I do with him, because there are some channels out there that are extremely harsh.
Yeah.
Extremely harsh on women, man. And I just feel that as a derivative of the red pill rage, really.
Yeah.
If the men dealing, if they have to deal with it, but the only way they can deal with it is through the rage, because of the people are sharing their experiences, which seem to correlate with each other. Yeah. When it comes to deep dating and so on.
I understand where these guys are coming from with their anger, like, and frustration. Like, it makes sense. It makes logical sense. Like, you know what I mean? When you've been through a lot of crap, and then you hear the other guy's been through another crap, and maybe in that situation you was trying the best you could, and it wasn't good enough, and then you hear it from another guy, and it's like, oh, these motherfuckers are our enemies, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it's not. It's sometimes it's a fact of like, you just need to accept it is what it is, and at the end of the day, you being angry and all of that shit, it's only hurting you.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm so adamant. That's why I'm so adamant about get power, so you can live life on your terms and you're in control of your reality, bruv. Without power, there's no control, and without control, bruv, anything can happen, bruv. Anything can come along and knock you off balance at all times, and that includes women.
Agreed. I'll also say to Jess, again, she may have done it, and I've said to you as well. We spoke before, King. Obviously, you that you're going to remember me, but spiritual power in these times now, 2020 and beyond, is imperative. These motherfuckers are coming for our minds, right? We need to up our spiritual power. Just to elaborate.
Come on, man. You've been talking for long. You go. Let's go, man.
Right. Sorry. Right. Just mentioned something about women starting to hate her. So I'm just saying, be aware of the evil eye and the evil intent that may be heading you, may be pushed you away. All right. And yourself.
I will do. I'm aware of it. I just handle it accordingly. But yeah, I knew it was going to come. I knew it was going to happen. So I expected it. So I'm prepared.
Yeah. I spoke to King about this before. He hasn't done it yet. I hope you do it soon, though, bro.
What?
Do a video on witchcraft, because that stuff is real. It's not a joke.
Ah, fuck, you know.
And the thing is, listen, King. You're Nigerian, bro. You don't know about this thing anyway.
Yeah, I know. So, that's why I said fucking hell, because I know, bro. You're gonna turn this into one of them Nollywood films, blood. Fucking hell, bro. I grew up watching, bro.
People calling in, listening to you. It's a real thing, and people are doing that shit, bro, to get power. They're doing it to get sex. Yeah. They're doing it to get one over on their enemies and all sorts of things. So, and you know this, so. It would be interesting to hear that anyway. But listen, you guys just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep trying to unplug as many people from this fuckery place that we're in, and just keep getting power, man.
All right, awesome.
Will
bro.
do.
Appreciate that. It was a good caller, man. You was a bit long-winded, but you did your thing.
Listen, brother, this is my third time calling you, bro. And listen, I'm not no matchmaker, but you two, I don't know you.
Don't even start.
Meet up in real life, and
Blood, don't even start, bro. Don't even start, man.
I'll shut up, bro. But listen, big up, King. Listen, I spoke to you a few times, and I'm definitely going to call in again. And listen, man, I swear, in 3 years' time, you're going to be seen as a father figure to the younger kids coming up. Because I've recently watched a video today about Generation Z, and this was a Generation Z talking about his generation and how fucked up they are. And
do you know what it is with that? Let me say this in terms of that. Like, bruv, like around me now, like I talk to a range, all different types of people, like age groups, especially like guys. I got friends that are like in their 40s that I talk to regularly, and I got like 18-year-old boys that are around me, bruv. Yeah. And everything I say in these videos, I say to them every fucking time, bruv. Bruv, there was one of my little mates, right? Yeah, he's 18 now, or he's 19 now, right? He had himself a little girlfriend and that. Boom. Obviously, he's infatuated with this girl. I don't know if it's the first girl that he slept with or whatever. Probably. Right. Yeah. Bruv, he was banging her raw, bruv.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nah, bruv. Do you know what? I didn't even tell him this directly. I did a video on my channel called Stop Playing the Pullout Game. Yeah.
Right.
He watched that video. He watched that video, right? He was like, bro, oh my God, like, bro, like I'm stopped banging her raw like that, like da. Like I was shook. I made sure she went and got the what is it, the coil or something? No, injection. Yeah. No, she got the injection. She got the injection so she can't get pregnant. Bruv, I used to do that all the time, bruv. I was like, bro.
Yeah, man.
You would have messed your life up before it's even started, fam.
Let me ask you something. I'm not been on the phone long, but why did you go indirectly? Why didn't you just tell him straight?
No, because I didn't know what he was. I mean, I don't know what he's doing with his girl. I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know, like, and like, so boom, he was just like, right, like, yeah, we went to the clinic, and that was because I watched your video, bro. And I was like, bro.
You know what, bruv? You really are fucking saving lives, bruv. You and Jess. So it's like, cause I'm glad I found Jess as well, because I only found Jess through you, actually. Like recently, man.
Yeah.
So are there more of you out there, Jess? Are there more out there like you? that's hope. You understand?
Yeah. There's not going to be many that think the way that I do, to be honest.
Right.
There's not. Yeah.
Okay.
So don't go out expecting to find them.
So good luck with that, cuz.
I understand, but yes, just one more time, look her up. Her name is Karen Strawn.
I've heard of her.
Right, SWAT. I think you would really appreciate her videos. One of her biggest videos, got over 1.2 million views now. Came out in 2010, goes to show how long this stuff's been going. It's called Look, There's a Nice Guy, Destroy Him. And I know King's been done a lot of videos on nice guys, man. And then, like King says, the world's evil, man. It's not a place for nice guys, bro.
It's an evil world, fam. 100%.
It's an evil world. But listen, I love you guys, man. King, keep doing. I know you do the normal streams, like the talking head stuff, which is fine. It's amazing. But the call in, man, it's fire. And you notice you're getting enough calls, man. You keep this stuff going, man.
Yeah, no. I like. Do you know what? I'll be real with you, and I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, but take care. Yeah, I appreciate the call back. Yeah. Oh shit! I dropped.
About to smash your other phone.
Yeah, bro, I got like 4 phones, but bro, I appreciate the call. Yeah.
All right, man. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so like, boom. To be honest, I prefer doing these caller shows. It's more organic. It's more entertaining for me. Like when I do my videos where I'm just talking, it's not hard, but it's kind of boring for me because like I feel like I'm just ranting. Do you get what I'm saying? And then, but like when I'm actually speaking to someone else, it makes it more enjoyable. Hello. Yeah, hold on 1 sec. Yeah. All right. Let me just shout out the super chats. Big up Ray Carl Brown Amory. He says, "Man, you speak the truth on YouTube." I appreciate that, fam. Salute, yeah. And Jessica salutes you as well, but you just can't see her do it. But yeah,
I'm saluting.
Saluting. How about that? Let me go there. Where the fuck is the other one? Oh shit! If I've missed your super chat, yeah, I apologize because StreamYard is weird. It doesn't let you scroll up too far. So I think I've missed someone's super chat, and I apologize. I'll actually look it up in a minute. But yeah, another thing, go subscribe to Jessica's channel. I'll put it in the chat again for you motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers. Go and subscribe to her channel. Listen to what she's got to say. Yeah. Hello. Yo, what's your name? Where you calling from, bro?
What's going on, my brother? My name is Michael from New York City. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. You're here with me and Jessica, man.
What's that, my brother? I can't hear you too well. What's that?
I said you're live with me and Jessica right now.
Right now, I'm shut up, my brother. There is one thing I did kind of want to bring up to you, though, and this may be a good conversation to talk about. The thing that gets me tight is, let's say if you have a man that watches porn all day and buys porn all day, right? Most people are going to say, "Oh, he's a pervert, he's a loser, you know, he treats women like objects."
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay to buy OnlyFans every single month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how the fuck does that make sense? So it's
bro, let me say
you're
this.
only a pervert when you're not inconvenienced. You know what I'm saying?
Fam, I'm so happy you said that, yeah, because I always mean to do this kind of video, but I always forget. Yeah, listen, isn't it so funny? And this just goes to show that we live in a feminist society, right? Where everything is the women are right, men are wrong. Yeah, just like the caller said, it's like if you're a man and you watch a lot of porn, and I'm a man who has watched a hell of a lot of porn. I don't have to fucking lie because I've had a lot of girls too, right? But you will get a label of, "Oh, you're nasty, you're pervert, you're this, you're that, you're scumbag," right? But hold on. The women are the ones making the porn with these men, number one, or they're doing it on their own. And women don't get that same stigma. In my opinion, a scumbag is a scumbag. If a man's a scumbag, then a woman can be a scumbag for doing the same shit. Simple as that. Like, that's a simple thing. And like in terms of the OnlyFans, like that's a madness because you're basically selling yourself. Like that's as scummy as it gets. Like, Jessica, what do you think about OnlyFans? Like, what's your opinion about OnlyFans?
Like, listen, OnlyFans is
So
just
what
a
was that? I
product.
can't hear you. What was that?
No, I asked Jessica what her opinion of OnlyFans is.
Sorry.
OnlyFans is basically a product of modern society, and what we're seeing on OnlyFans, a lot of women were doing that stuff, sort of similar stuff on Instagram anyway. And so OnlyFans just provided them a platform to either make money from it or go a little bit further and make money from it. So I can understand why it popped off, because it's a reflection of who women are today in society. That's all it is. A lot of women are over sexualized and they're willing to sell themselves for money more than ever. And that's what OnlyFans is. I think there's a bit of a double standard when it comes to porn with men and women, but I couldn't really care less if a guy watches porn, to be honest.
So
I don't
all
care.
right, Jessica, let's do this scenario. So me and you are dating, yeah? Boom. Like obviously I'm giving you the good wood, all of that, boom. But then like I like watching porn. Hey, bro, your audio is in a madness, bro. Anyway, yeah. So I'm like, yo, I like watching porn. You know, what kind of porn do you like? I preferably like BBWs. What do you feel about? Like, are you gonna be like, oh, that's nothing, I don't care, or aren't you gonna feel like, bro, like he's got me here? Like, why does he need to look at porn? Like, what would your mindset be?
No, I don't really care.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't care.
So what if you walked in on me and I had the lotion, yeah, my hand. Why are you laughing for? My hand was all moisturized, too moisturized. Yeah. Bare fucking bare Vaseline all over the place, staining up the fucking quilt cover, yeah. And you walked in, what would you say?
I wouldn't mind, to be honest. I actually wouldn't mind.
What?
It doesn't bother me. No.
So what, would you sit next to me while I'm being
No, I'd probably just come and help you out.
Oh, okay, that's I like. You're a good girl, you know. You're a good girl. You come and help me out. That's a good girl still. Someone called it only simps in the chat. That's what it is, though. It's only simps.
It is.
Because only simps would sign up to this shit.
OnlyFans and webcam. Webcam is like really for the simps. I'm not sure how OnlyFans works, but with the webcam, right, you have guys who they enjoy the interaction. So on the webcam, she can talk to you. It's like you're having see, like right now, how we're having a conversation,
yeah. But
she's naked, or sometimes she's not even naked, but they just want that interaction and the conversation, and they're willing to pay for it. So cams are a big thing now as well.
That is dead, blood. Like, bro, like I don't understand. I just don't understand. Okay, now I get it. So you're saying because of the interaction? Because I was gonna say, what's the point when you could watch porn? You can go Pornhub, X Hamster, yeah. You could go there, see whatever you need to see, but you're gonna go to a webcam show and pay this girl to stick a fucking cucumber inside her box.
Do you know what? It's the conversation, and imagine having a porn star in front of you, but you can tell them to do exactly what you want them to do.
Yeah, but I'm not getting no feeling from this unless, like, you know what I mean? I'm not.
It's the same as watching porn, but it's just even more tailored to what you like.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But still, it's only simps, innit? That's it.
It is. It's simpish.
Simps, bro. Like, listen, any one of you listening right now, there's 208 of you watching. Any of you that has an OnlyFans account, please delete your account now. Please. Do it for me, man. King Richez. Yeah, just delete your account, blood. If it's that serious and the laptop is your long-time girlfriend, yeah, X Hamster, fucking Pornhub, yeah, they will be enough for you, blood. Fuck paying, bruv. Some dickhead, bruv. You already pay your internet bill. That's enough. All right? All right. Hey, bro, are you still there? Oh, he's gone. Mad thing. I kind of forgot about him. That's a part. Big up Black Pill. He says, I love you, King Richez. Keep spreading truth. Hey, man, appreciate that, the love. Yeah? Make sure you go subscribe to Jessica X as well. She's got a channel and good content over there. Make sure you subscribe to her as well, yeah? Got another call, Jess.
Okay.
Hello. What's your name and where you calling from?
Adam, I'm calling from London. How are you, man?
Yeah. Say that again because your volume was low. Say it again.
My name's Adam. I'm calling from London. What's up?
Yeah, what's going on? What's good?
So, basically, for me, you know, on the issue of the OnlyFans and all this stuff that's coming along, I think we can take the piss out of The Sims as much as we can, but I think this is just the reality of the situation that we're in today. Because you've got social media, you've got all the internet, you've got all this stuff, and the sexual marketplace is completely messed up, where girls who are 6 think they're 10. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. So as much as we can take the piss out of The Sims or whatever, and believe me, you know, people who subscribe to OnlyFans are the truest Sims on the face of the earth. You know, I do think you know that we do need to actually acknowledge what the source of the problem is, rather than just taking the piss out of them. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, but that's what we do on our channels already. How many times I've made videos of stop chasing women, stop making women so important to you. Focus on good habits, replace your bad habits with good habits. All this kind of stuff. Bruv, I've been doing that shit. Sometimes you have to say the other side of it, because you got to remember, some people respond to different stimulus. Some people will respond to, you know, the cool, calm, you know, understanding advice, and some people respond to shock therapy.
Yeah.
So I do both.
Hello?
Yeah, well, I can hear you. I said I do both.
Yeah.
Well, I try to do both.
Yeah. It's just that. So for me, in terms of my personal experience, you know, my success rate with women is basically a joke. But for me, you know, when I was growing up and all that sort of stuff, and my success rate was even worse. You know, eventually, I just realized, you know, I got to get my shit together and just focus on that. And then, if women come along later, then great. If not, then that's my life. Like, do you see where I'm coming from?
Have you got any question for Jessica?
The question I would probably ask would be, what do you see is going to happen in the next decade or two regarding this? Because I think this is only going to get worse. I think this is only going to get worse. I think people think it's bad now. I think it's going to get worse.
I imagine it getting worse. The thing is, right, when it comes to this whole sort of Instagram, OnlyFans, webcam, that is going to implode on itself at some point, because all of those markets right there are completely oversaturated. And so, put it this way, okay, women used to do porn. A lot of women left the porn industry because it got oversaturated and they weren't actually making money from it. And so what they did is they moved to things like webcamming. And now the webcamming market is getting oversaturated. Why? Because a lot of just what you would consider normal girls are actually going and putting themselves on the platform. OnlyFans, again, is another market that's getting saturated. So the more you saturate these things, the more it loses its value. And so the gain that women were receiving from doing these things, it's not going to be as much as it was, say, today or a couple of years ago. In all of those industries, the money they make is going down. And so I feel as though those industries, they're going to evolve into something completely different, or they're going to completely disappear. It's not going to be worth women actually doing it anymore, because they're not going to make enough from it. Basically, women do it because they make good money from it. And it's validation. If they're not receiving that money, then it's not worth it anymore. So they're going to either leave it, or it's going to evolve into something completely new. Like OnlyFans didn't exist 2 years ago. That's a new thing. We'd have something like a whole new version or disappear. That's what I see happening in that aspect. That could basically reset the dating market. It could, because if girls are realizing, like, listen, that's not the way forward for me, and if they want to get a man, they're going to have to do X, Y, Z, then they're going to go that way. That's a possibility. But yeah, that's what I see happening.
Because for me, at the moment, I'm getting involved in property. I'm doing all these projects, and some of this stuff is actually going my way. Like basically, like land in London in the southeast, the ones that have no planning permission. Once you get planning permission, it's like going 0 to 100. And so basically, that's what I've been working on for the last year or two, and I've been being mildly successful at it. But even when I've done all of this form of self-improvement, I think there's so much attention given to women that basically, that the attention that you try to give or any sort of move that you make isn't worth anything, because the girl being logical is going to think, why am I going to care about this guy when there are thousands of guys on the internet and a few dozen, are willing to give me all this attention and willing to validate me all the time. Do you see my point?
Yeah, I definitely see your point. Essentially, it means that your attention is useless. It's not valuable anymore. It's not valuable because it's coming in such high numbers that basically your attention is negligible, and therefore it doesn't matter. And that's why I say men in their droves, in high numbers, need to stop giving their attention to women who are not deserving of it. Because that's the only way you're going to change it. As long as men keep simping and giving that attention, the power stays with them. It's never going to change, ever. And so my advice would be just stop. You know that it's not getting you anywhere, so stop giving them attention and wait for women to come to you and show you attention. Do it that way.
Because they will. Because it's natural. Hold on, bro. It's natural. Listen, women don't really like being on their own. And women like attention, bruv. So yeah, a lot of women these days, they're feminists and and they're saying, I don't need no man, blah blah blah. But then you see them in the dark running back to a man. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like but the problem is there's too many simps. Yeah, there's too many only simps running around. But if every guy could get into our brain that, bro, like if we could just fucking hold out from being pussy beggars for a little space of time, women will turn around and start to act right. But there's not enough guys that have that intelligence. They don't have that foresight.
Yeah, they think they can't even.
So I'm saying that a lot of us. I'm 23. I'm going to be 24 in the next few days. Basically, a lot of guys when we grew up, we had like no positive male influences in our lives. So basically, it's a shit show from the get go, because when you're growing up, you have most of us. I grew up on a single mother household, and when I went to school, I had basically no positive male role models. So you have to learn a lot of this stuff the hard way, and that's if you learn. Whereas most guys will grow up to be simps because of the way the system works. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah. Do you know what though? This is the thing. Even if majority of the guys are simps, you can still win by not giving your attention away freely. Because this is the thing. If you just say I'm in a room, with 100 guys and 99% of them are all trying to get with me. 99 of them are all trying to get with me. I'm so used to that dynamic. I'm going to think, why is that one over there not trying to get with me? He's going to be more intriguing to me. And so that's what you have to realize. And I'm not saying certain guys, when they hear that, they think, okay, you have to be a bit mean to her to get her attention and to get her to come over to you. No. If anything, that's another form of simping. You still want her attention. You're just trying to go a different way about it. I'm talking about being indifferent, almost acting as if she's not there. So you don't be mean. Don't be overly nice. Yeah, exactly. Don't care. Just be completely indifferent. And you'll see that will actually get you results as well, especially when everyone else is simping.
Cool.
All right. Jessica, answered all your questions, bro.
Thank you very much, King Richez, as always. And and people should just do the super chat and all that sort of stuff. I've done it a few times. So yeah. Thank you, man.
Hey, that's awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Appreciate the call, man. Call back another time, yeah?
Bye.
All right, bye. Awesome. Jessica, you did well there, man. You did well. Big up Black Peel, Audrius for super chat. Didn't say nothing but salute as always. Yeah. I think I'll take one more call because I don't want to keep Jessica here all night long. Big up Raw Gold. Hey, 1 second, yeah. Big up Raw Gold. He says I'm deleting my OnlyFans after this month on God. Bro, delete it now, bro. I don't want to hear about after 1 month, bro. Yeah, delete it now, bro. You get me? Now everyone wants to call because I said it's the last call. Look at that.
I don't mind. I can stay on until like midnight or something. I don't mind. Or if you've got to go, you can go.
No, I ain't gonna go. All right. Hey, hold on the line, yeah. Hold on the line. All right, cool. I've got 2 callers waiting, yeah. All right, cool. So he says I'm delete. Yeah, Raw Gold. Delete it now, bro. All right. Please do it for me. Do it for me and Jess. Do it for both of us. Do it for me, you, and Jess. All 3 of us. Do it for us 3, man. Yeah? Safe. Big up DBS. He says, loving the collab riches. Jess is a rare one still. Keep on coming with the fact. One love. I appreciate that, my brother DBS. Yeah? Obviously. Yeah, love that. Got another super chat in. Big up T Reed. He says, invest in yourself and your future. Stack peas. Absolutely. Power. Yeah? Power season, and that's not even just for guys, that's girls as well. Ain't that right, Jess?
That's right.
Power season, yeah, obviously. Big up Corrado, my boy Corrado. He says, sorry, haven't listened as I've been at work, but just supporting the cause and showing appreciation. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, Corrado, you always support, man. So, you know, it's all love, man. Trust me. And yeah, you're getting power. You're at work, you're getting power. That's it, bro. I can never be mad at that. Get me? Big up Corrado. And this one, Big Ace, respect me, brother. Hey, love that, yeah. It's all love. Appreciate that highly, yeah. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna go to this call. Hey, Tayshawn, hold the line, yeah. All right, cool. Yo, what's your name? Yo, hey, your phone is loud, bro. What's your name? What's your name and where you calling from? What's that?
Bro, I'm from Scotland, man.
Scotland, another Scottish guy. Raw, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so like, I wanted to call in because I heard you guys talking about the OnlyFans thing, and I just wanted to put my perspective on it. Like, so basically, like,
is your name Adam?
Like a few friends. It's like.
Hey, hold on, bro. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What was your name again?
Steve.
Steve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Right. So you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a few years ago, man, I had a few friends, and like we had this thing where like we got a lot of girls, and then they wanted to do an OnlyFans, so we helped them do this sort of advertising thing. Monetizing, man.
Bro, I thought you was gonna say you met some girls, they wanted to do OnlyFans, so you helped them do the actual scenes. That's all.
No, like, so basically we helped them run it and advertise it for them. So basically, like, doing this shit opened my eyes like massively. Fam, we had girls who had boyfriends, husbands, all these things on the site, and they were posting nudes, naked pictures, all sorts of shit, like, and kids as well. And it just, when you see this sort of thing, and the money, first of all, dude, like, getting the girls was the most easiest part. You message a girl off Instagram or Snapchat, and then show them the money, and they were interested.
Yeah.
Like, it was that simple. Yeah. And then, like, the most fucked up part about it is that, like, they would do these things behind their boyfriend's back, and they didn't care. They didn't care in the slightest. Like, they didn't give it, and they'd be buying their boyfriend presents and gifts with the money, and didn't even tell them where the money came from.
Yep.
Like, it was one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen. And sometimes the girls would take it further and try and flirt you. But the thing is, you asked the question early on in your call about how the guys doing this, like, why would they not pay for porn into the only? It's because of interaction. The more you interact with them, like Jess said, the more you interact with the person who's paying you money, the more you feel. It's a fucked up thing. It's kind of manipulation. But the girls basically make the guys paying feel like they're connected. online girlfriend sort of
Yeah,
thing.
she's giving them the girlfriend experience virtually. Yeah. Jess, what do you think about what Stevie? What was it, Steve-O?
No, it's Favor, man. As in, do me a favor.
Oh, Favor.
Oh, Favor.
Okay. No, that's sick. Your name's sick, bro. But what do you think about that? Because I know that shit is a fact that a lot of these girls doing these like just selling their body, selling their pussy online. They got boyfriends, fam. They got husbands and they got kids.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Jess?
I agree. A lot of people doing it do have boyfriends, kids, husbands, and they're none the wiser. They're not aware that it's going on. There's not much to say on it, really. I mean, when it comes to things like that, you're always going to have women who are doing it behind their partner's back. If they want money and they know that their partner isn't going to approve, then they just do it in secret. It's the money that draws them in. And if he can't give them more money than they would make on those sites, then they're going to go on those sites. That's the way that they look at it.
A favor. So let's talk money, because it's money team as well, power in it, yeah. So like how much would you offer like the typical chick that you just saw on Instagram? Yeah. Obviously it probably wouldn't be a big Instagram girl. It would be just like a mid tier, innit? So how much would you like show the girl that and it will be like, I know for certain she's gonna take this money and then sell her, like basically sell herself?
Nah, you'd be surprised. Like there's two ways we do this, right? First of all, like if you're gonna go for a lower type, if it's a lower quality, like I'm talking to a girl with like let's say 1K to 5K followers on Instagram, you don't even need to show them the money. Just show them the things they could get and show them like other people, and then they'd be interested. So, for example, you could tell them, look, you could earn about £200 per week, right? You'd be surprised, man. I had girls sending me nudes for about 5 hours.
Wait, so they're doing that for £200 a week?
For like 20K followers on Instagram. She's a top tier model, all that nonsense. Big, like huge following on Twitter, Instagram. This girl has a boyfriend, right? And he doesn't even like the shit she does. He doesn't know about the OnlyFans, but this girl is so highly sought out, and she sends me nudes for free, right? And she sells her nudes for like £20, 25 on the low key, so her boyfriend doesn't know about this. I asked her, his problem, if he'd be okay with this, and she said to me directly, like that if he doesn't like it, he can't do shit about it, because that's fucked up. She knows she's higher quality than him. She can do whatever the fuck she wants, and if he doesn't like it, she'll end it with him. Like that's fucked up, man.
This is why I said earlier. This is why I said earlier this evening. I said you have to, whenever you're in a relationship, the girl has to like you more than you like her, bro. Or you have to be more willing to like let her go than she is with you. Because if she feels that she's better than you, she's going to be on only simps, bro. And there's not much you can do about it, bro. Yeah. And if you don't like it, go get another chick, bro. Because the money talks. And
she's basically gonna.
Love don't come into it, bruv.
She's basically going to tell you have to deal with it or leave, and she knows that you're not going to leave. And that's why me and King Richez were talking so much about power dynamics earlier on, because it's a big thing in relationships. If you're on the lower hand of that power dynamic, you're at the mercy of the other person.
Yep.
And you basically got to accept what they do or get thrown to the side. That's how it works.
That's it, bruv. You know what I mean? Like, and just it. Because I heard about another story where some chick, she made like 20,000 on OnlyFans, and she made 50,000, I think, and she bought her boyfriend a car for his birthday, and like she was like, oh, that's for staying down with me and all that. I'm thinking, bro.
Do you know what? I think I saw that. She gave her boyfriend... Well, no, it might not be the same one. She gave her boyfriend... Yeah, he turned 22, so she gave him 22,000.
Yeah,
and she's like, thank you for being down for me. This guy basically was there while she was doing porn scenes with other guys, right? Probably helping her wipe the cum that's dripping down her legs and stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? After she's been out there banging someone else.
Like the boyfriend was all holding the camera to get the right angle go inside her and shit. And I'm thinking, raw. Oh man, like bro, there's some things that money, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter how much money, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But man, like I was saying, honestly, like you guys, this isn't gonna get fair anytime soon. Dude, like it's getting worse. The thing is, none of the girls working for me right now I wouldn't say working, fuck that, but like none of the girls I know right now doing this shit are making like small. They're all making minimum 2K per month, minimum. Like that's the minimum. Highest I think is 10K per month. No one's gonna stop this. It's easy money, and some of these girls are just posting like. You don't even need to post nudes. If you want, you can just post like, you know, bra, shirt, like, you know, half naked stuff, naked, and you're making fuck tons of money.
Yeah,
bro. That's funny, man. Like, yeah, man, bro, it's mad though. But this is the problem. Is it's not necessarily the women. It's the guys that are paying. Those are the problem, bro.
Yeah.
Because they fuck it up for guys like me and you. Well, not for you, because you're making money off of it. You're profiting. They're fucking up for guys like me that don't want to sign up to Only Simps.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I don't really care because at the end of the day, just like I said, it's a long game, innit? Yeah?
Yeah.
Us guys, the war doesn't affect us the same way. All these girls are going to be ran through, fucked up mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they're just going to be mad and bitter and angry at the world like all these ex-porn stars are. If you listen to a lot of these interviews with ex-porn stars like Mia Khalifa and that, and they're just out here chatting shit. Blood, you smutted yourself out. Don't blame anyone else. You smutted yourself out.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, but man, like there is a negative side to this. If you're smart, you'll notice it. But the negative side is that like you can only do this OnlyFans shit unless. Like, listen, unless you want to fully become a slut or a hoe, you can't do this OnlyFans thing long. Basically, like, at some point, if you've done enough, your stuff, too much of your stuff is going to be online. So that means that if you want to go for another job or some shit like that, you can't do it. Yeah. I always tell the girls this. That's what we try to help them to do, to give them the protection or whatever. But, like, the truth is, the harsh truth is that, like, if you do this, if you do OnlyFans and you show your face on it, you're fucked. You're not going to get another job in the future. If anybody sees that, you're fucked. Like, you're completely... Like there's no future for you.
Yeah, I saw, bro. I saw another story about, bro. I always see these stories. This chick, you lot may have heard of it already. The chick was a mechanic. Yeah. She was a mechanic. She was doing well in her profession. When the lockdown came around, you know, she's not working. She started an OnlyFans page. Somehow she got found out. She lost her job, bro. That's it. She's done.
Yeah. I saw that.
That was it. And who she got to blame? She has to blame herself, bro, because she was greedy.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of the time, women are short-term thinkers. They don't think long-term. So as long as they're getting that gain in the short term, they're like, forget about the long-term consequences. I'm winning right now. They don't think long-term.
Like that 20,000 gonna last you your whole life. Silly blood. And the thing is, it's not like these people or these kind of people that they're financially literate. These are people that when they get 20 bags, they're gonna spend 15 straight away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, yeah, you'll be rich for the time you are actually working, and then as soon as you stop, your fucking bank is just decreasing rapidly.
Yo, and like what Jess said as well is true. Like the thing is, like, don't think that these girls are happy. Like the money is good, but like if you're single anyway, if you're a single girl doing OnlyFans, I find the funniest thing I find about this is that like these girls go for guys who are broke. Like what I mean is that the guys they want the guys they want the attention from, they still don't get it. Like for example, the girls will try to talk to me, but I'm not interested. But they'll go for guys, you know, like all these guys paying them money, giving them compliments, like. It's still like the rules still apply. Like the girls still want the guys they can't get. You get me? Like they still want the guys who are not interested, the guys who are not going to talk to you for your OnlyFans. Like a lot of girls find it embarrassing, man. Like,
of course they should find it. Of course they're gonna find it embarrassing. You like once a guy that she's talking to finds out that she smutted herself out, and that anyone with an internet connection can see her naked. That's it. You're done at it. you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke. And what my theory is that with a lot of these chicks that show off their body online and they got little boyfriends, you notice that their boyfriends are like you said, they don't look like high value guys. They're just a guy, like, or maybe he may be a pretty boy, or maybe she finds him attractive, but he's not really about anything.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So she's just with him for looks, but apart from that, he has no value. That's my theory on that. But bro, is there anything else you wanted to ask Jess before I move on to the next caller, bro?
Yeah, just one last to both of you actually, right? Do you guys think that there's a downside to sleeping with too many girls, or vice versa as well? Like girls.
Body count. Are you talking about for men or for women?
For both, honestly, for both.
All right, I'll say men first. I'll let Jessica round it off. Yeah. All right, for men, I feel like obviously if you sleep with a lot of women, you're opening yourself up to a lot of dangers. Yeah, that's the reality of it. You're opening up yourself to, unwanted pregnancies and diseases. As I've said before, I've had 3 different girls pregnant: 1 black, 1 white, 1 mixed race. Yeah, none of them they were all unwanted pregnancies, blood. That is, obviously those situations got sorted out, but it's still, you don't need to be in that situation if you can help it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then, as a byproduct, any guy that has slept with a lot of girls, more than likely, you've been burnt at some point, bruv.
Yeah.
You've gone to the clinic and you've had to go and swallow 4 little pills, bruv. Yeah. You see me? I'm very transparent. I'll tell you, bruv, I've been burnt. Do you get what I'm saying? And then had to go clinic, and then they stick the little thing inside your dick, the little swab thing, and the blood test to make sure you ain't got AIDS and shit. Bruv, bruv, this is the reality. That's why people running around fucking. Bruv, it's not as simple as that, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I don't think it affects men as harshly, like mentally and physically, like it does women. In my opinion, I feel like men are kind of built in a way where we can reprocreate with multiple women. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason why we can basically keep having babies until we die. There's a reason why when we ejaculate, there's millions of sperm in there. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason why, you could get multiple women pregnant in the same day. A woman can only be pregnant once every 9 months. We're different. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'll let Jessica say her opinion on it. She might agree, she might not, which is fine. Let's go.
I'd say in regards to women, you've got the obvious, which is STDs and pregnancy. On top of that, I don't think having sex with a lot of guys affects your mental health. But I do think that having sex with a lot of guys is a reflection of your mental health, if that makes sense. So a lot of girls are sleeping around because they're insecure. And so what they're looking for is some form of validation from a guy. So they think, okay, if he sleeps with me, that means that he likes me. But then the guy's just really looking to pump and dump. And then they become even more insecure, and they just keep repeating the cycle. So a lot of the time, if you find, and this is the thing, in today's society, the way they try and flip it is that a woman who sleeps around is sexually confident and she's in charge of her body. And in fact, it's exactly Amber Rose slut walk. But in fact, it's the complete opposite. She's actually a very insecure person. And the worst kind of woman to be with is an insecure woman. I'll say that straight off the bat, because 1, you're constantly going to have to be carrying her rather than her being a support for you. She's going to hold you back. She's going to be a burden. 2, insecure women need constant validation, and your validation will never be enough for her. It won't. She needs validation from multiple sources, and that's why she sleeps with multiple men. And I guarantee you, even in a relationship, she will still step out because she needs to know that she's still hot to other guys. She needs to know that other men still want her. She's always going to be seeking validation.
Yeah, bro. I had a girl like that, bro. I had a girl like that, fam. Black girl, yeah, banging. I swear I've said this before. Black girl banging, nice, sexy face, big boobs, small waist, all of that, bro. She was about 5'7". Yeah, boom. What is it? Very insecure, blood. Like I remember one time she called me up and she was like, come to my house now. I need you. Went over there. She trashed the fucking house, blood. She was sitting on the bed. This is a fucking, I would say she was legitimate at least an 8. She was an 8. Everywhere we went, people would look at her, bruv. Yeah. She trashed her whole house, blood, saying, I'm ugly. I'm ugly. Why do you even like me? I'm thinking, what the fuck? But in the same breath, this is the same girl that when she goes to the club, she has to dress up to make everybody look at her, bruv.
Yeah.
She wants everyone to look at. She's trying to outdo all the other girls, and like I remember one time we went to a club and she was flicking her hair in other girls' faces. You know what I'm talking about when girls do that. They'll turn and flick their hair in other girls' face. She used to do that shit, and I'm thinking, blood, you're a bad bitch. Why do you need to do that, blood?
Yeah.
And bro, and come to find out, bro, the girl fucking when me and her started getting rocky, she started seeing some fucking MC. So for you Americans, an MC is like a rapper. Like me and her had that argument. This is when we was kind of ended. But you know when you're ended, but you're still kind of together in a way. Fucking, we had a big argument. I left. Yeah. Come to find out, my other friend, he told me, hey, you know your girl. I see her in a car with an XYZ. I'm not even gonna say who it was, but some MC from London, bro. I was like, raw. This is the same girl who trashed her fucking house saying she's ugly and why am I with her?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These women, they come with a whole host of problems. And not even that, like monetary wise, she's going to be going through money like crazy because insecure women are materialistic. They feel like they need to have all of the latest flashy stuff to try and prove their worth. Everything is about proving their worth.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole host of problems.
Yeah, and you know that's funny you said that. This girl, she had the Rolex, white gold chain, all of that shit, Gucci this, all that. Like she used to drive a let's just say a VW, but it was a boys version. It wasn't no Beetle or anything like that. She was driving a boys racing type hatchback, bruv. Yeah. And she prided herself on that shit. So that's just mad that you even included that because I forgot about that bit. But go on.
Yeah. So, yeah, a woman sleeping around, it's a major sign of insecurity. And that's why I say you need to avoid it. People say things like, oh, you know, the box is going to be trash and things like that. I don't even necessarily know if that's true. But things that... Pardon?
Are you saying if a girl slept around that people say her box is going to be
trash? Like it's going to be loose and blah, 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 blah. You hear stuff like that. I think that's more immature thinking. But on the real, what I just said about the insecurity thing, that is a major factor. And it's most people, you don't want to deal with that. You don't.
Let me say this, though. If a girl slept with a lot of guys, yeah, don't think that she ain't going to be able to pair bond, bruv. That's my thing, yeah. Because think about it. Let's just say on a physical level, yeah. If she's experienced loads of guys, yeah, that means, yeah, that you one guy. How are you going to be able to satisfy her? Because you're not going to do everything that all these guys did. Do you get what I'm saying, Favor?
Yeah.
Like you ain't going to be able to, even if you've got a big dick. There's gonna be something that some other guy did that she liked that you're not gonna do, or you don't do it right. So it's kind of fucked up. Like she's never gonna be satisfied because she's had too much.
True. With every guy she's been with, there comes another expectation for the next guy to meet.
That's it.
Yeah.
You got to think, like, if her ex, right, used to drive a certain car, Now the next guy that she gets with has to drive that car or better. She gets with that guy who drives that car or better, but he also lives in a 5-bedroom house, right? So then she leaves him. Then the next guy she meets has to have the 5-bedroom house, the car, and he's got, you know, a big dick. So then she's with him, and then she leaves him. The next guy has to have the dick, the house, the car. Do you get what I'm saying? So she picks up all these standards that she's got used to, and now the next guy has to match that plus more.
And that's hypergamy.
Yeah.
That's hypergamy right there. So this is the thing. So in terms of the physical sex side of it, if the girl sleeps with loads of guys, she's done. She's done, bruv. I don't care, bruv. Like, there's a limit. Like, if obviously, hey, because think about it. Let me tell you this. Yeah, the two easiest women a guy can ever sleep with, single mothers and older women. Those are the easiest women you can sleep with. See, the reason why single mothers are easy, because usually they don't have much time. You know, they're probably not getting the guys that they want anyway, and probably they're just gagging for it anyway. Yeah. And on older women who have, you know, probably had miles of dick already, yeah, they don't have no inhibitions anymore. They don't care. Yeah, and they're probably always ready to sample something new. This is the truth, bro. Some of the easiest like bangs I've ever had has been older women, just easy, quick.
Yeah, man.
This is the reality, bro. This is the reality, Jess. Get me. Big up
reality.
Hold on, guys. Big up DBS for the super chat. Beanie Man's ex-wife made 1 million in 4 days on OnlyFans. I mean, Only Simps. Right. Mad thing. That's a mazza still. But yeah, bro. Do you know what? I've actually had somebody else waiting on the line. Is there anything else you want to say, bro?
Cheers, man.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, that's just it, man. That's just it. Thanks for the time, bro.
All right, no worries. Hey, call back, man, because yeah, you're doing some business, man. I wanna know what's going on. I wanna make more money, man. You get me? But anyway, I appreciate the call. Call back again, bro.
Yes, man.
All right, man.
See you, man.
All right, safe. All right, this is the last call now because it's like 12, isn't it?
Yeah.
One snappy. Hey, I appreciate you being patient, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, cool. So, say your name and where you're calling from. I know who it is, but let the people know.
Oh, yes, Tarshawn. What up, King Richez? And what's up, Jeff?
Hi.
All right, cool.
I just wanted to add on, like, to what I was saying, honestly, it is heartbreaking to realize the reality of, like, not just women, but men, but it honestly shows you who are, like, genuine. Like, if it wasn't for this, we wouldn't know. Like, if she's insecure, if she's a narcissist, if she's this. So sometimes you gotta look at it like, she just not. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely. I think it's important that, like, you know, people like me and Jess and other people putting out this information, because a lot of guys just don't know, because they just don't know. No one is there to teach them this shit. No one taught me this shit. I had to go through a hell of a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I learned this shit from a lot of experiences I had, bad experiences. I just told you a lot about that insecure girl. Do you know what I mean? That was an experience. You know, if I knew about insecure girls before, then I probably would have conducted it a bit differently. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it is sad that, you know, a lot of times we have to find out what's real from what's fake by, you know, failing. You know what I'm saying? Big up Nick Pin for the super chat. He says, enjoying the stream, 100. I appreciate that, my brother. Yeah, big up Nick Pin. As always, salute. Yeah. But yeah, bro, is there anything you wanted to ask Jessica? You're the last caller.
Jeff, Jeff, like in terms of like, cause I was on this app where, like, it'll be live,
and most of the females on there, they like. Alright, so last night I was talking to a girl on the phone, and she was like, basically what I'm trying to say is like, how do you handle when like sexualized women don't turn you on no more? It's like, alright, get out my face. Like, how do you handle that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
To me, what that says is that you've got to the stage where just purely sex is not enough to get you, basically.
That shit don't turn me on. It's like none of that. Like I had shorty on the phone. She was like, I'm playing with myself. I'm like, okay, like why you telling me? Like I'm not next to you. I'm not, like, you all the way over there. Like you in the next state. What you want me to do? You want me to take out my energy, and then after that, you hang up on me. God knows who else you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
bro, I wouldn't worry about that. Like, if she wants to do the whole phone sex thing, like, good luck to her, innit? You do your thing, bruv. You know what I mean? That ain't something to worry about, my G.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that to worry. Again, it just means that you're growing in that sense, because it takes more to get you now than just sex. You know, a lot of the time guys are primarily led by sex. You get to a certain stage where that's not enough to keep you. You've done it all before, you've seen it all, and now you need something more substantial in your life. And so just what I'd say is just go out and seek something more substantial, because that's what's going to satisfy you now. That's what it says to me.
Like out in public compared to like texting. Like if I see someone like that's attractive, I'm able to just like yo, what's up? Like, but like back to what y'all was saying, this shit gonna get worse.
Mm-hmm.
This shit gonna get worse. Like,
because guys don't want to already like. Because guys don't want to stop giving hoes attention, like and boosting up their ego. So of course it's gonna get worse, bro.
That's us men. We should be making OnlyFans.
That's mad. The only problem is if men start making OnlyFans, it's only other men that are gonna sign up, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. There are men doing OnlyFans, but they're catering to gay men.
Yeah. Let's not even go down that route. Because I don't want my channel closed down.
And y'all did notice right after that Juneteenth, the exact day of, they pushed Pride Day. Did nobody peep that?
Oh yeah. I clocked that.
Nobody peeped that. All right, good. You peeped.
Yeah,
that shit was like, okay, Pride, like right there. Like, damn.
Yeah, man. As I said, they're trying to merge movements and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's it though. Yeah.
I appreciate the call, man. You're the last caller. I appreciate that highly, my G. Make sure you subscribe to Jessica's channel as well, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just put the link to her channel in the chat again. All of you, 209 of you, yeah? Go and subscribe to Jessica's channel right now. Do me and her and yourself a favor. Go over there, do that. Brother, I appreciate the call, yeah?
No problem.
All right, man. Take care of yourself. Talk to you in a bit.
Bye.
All right. Jessica, this was an awesome night, wasn't it?
It's been a good night.
It's been an awesome sauce. Right? So basically, all of you, I appreciate all of you. Make sure you go to Jessica's channel and subscribe. Yeah, please do that. Do that as a favor for me. Yeah, go over there and subscribe. Listen to all the videos, like all the videos. Yeah, watch all of her videos from start to finish. Yeah, she knows what she's talking about. Yeah, she gets the seal of King Rich's approval. All right. And yeah, man, this has been very enjoyable. Hopefully we'll be doing this again. Are you up for that?
I'm up for it. It's fun. I enjoyed the like the call-in dynamic as well. That was fun.
Yeah, see, I told you it was gonna be lit. I told you. Yeah. So yeah, it's been awesome. Big up all the callers. Yeah, big up all the callers. And go and watch the video me and Jess did talking about nice guys and bad boys as well. Make sure you go and watch that video as well. Watch that all the way through. Like the video. Make sure you leave some logical, good comments underneath my videos, her videos, all of that good stuff. Yeah. Every one of you hit the like button. Let me check the likes on this. Yeah, quickly. Let me just check the likes quickly on this motherfucker. Yeah. Yo, you lot need to hit the like button more, man. You get me? Because you know we got a 6 haters in here that hit the dislike, but I'm sure that's all from Jessica's channel anyway. Yeah,
it probably is.
Yeah.
You know what? There were no trolls tonight. No trolls called in.
You know why? It's because they were scared because they heard you was there. They heard your voice. They were scared. See what I'm saying? If it was me on my own, they would be chatting the most shit. All you get here that song, nigga. Oh God. You know what I mean? But yeah, someone said the 6 people that dislike were the only simps. Yeah, only simps that dislike the video. But yeah, please, you lot do me a favor. All of you hit the like button as you're leaving. Please just do that. It's free, it's cheap. Yeah, I appreciate everyone that supported the live stream as well. It's much appreciated. Go to Jessica's channel, yeah, support her channel and all that good stuff, please. Yeah, it's paramount importance because we are all we got. All right. But anyway, I'm gonna end the live stream right now. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Jessica. Thanks again, and we out of it.
Bye.